Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers, after a 3-day train trip from Jacksonville to New Orleans, or Nolens, as some of them call it, the Crescent City, next to the River of Mud, the old Mississippi, Spirit Chasers began to sort of investigate the city around them. They noticed that some people were forthwith with information, others not so much. Jarvis began investigating strange symbols of a lantern. This eventually led him and the others to finding out about a secret, almost underground, if you would, network of individuals attempting to help the people of Toril and other worlds find their way out of the Confederacy to free themselves from their bonds. One of the local leaders of this movement, Marie Laveau, damn it, they met at Circus Square after witnessing a strange sort of ritual in which many of these different cultures were worshiping their own Firunian gods with a strange twinge of Catholicism. Not quite the Reckoning, not quite the Church of the Reckoning's Catholicism, but more of the traditional sense. But they spoke with her, learned that if anyone was being held here, it would likely be via contractors, but that there was a strange orphanage that they could go and investigate. Bruce had asked about churches, which there are many, seeing if perhaps he could find one containing the red candle to find his secret mentor from the train ride, and as well as attempting to investigate local graveyards to see if they could find the entrance to the next labyrinth. I believe the current day is... Don't know if I pinned it. It is the 6th of January, 1870. I think it is a Wednesday, but it is morning, and I think you would all collectively sort of come down from the sort of inn that you were staying in after breakfast, and I don't remember.
I gave everyone beignets. I gave people beignets.
Yes, you did do that. I don't remember. Were you guys heading to the graveyard or were you heading to the orphanage?
Was it the graveyard?
I forgot.
I thought it was the graveyard, yeah.
I think it was the graveyard.
Graveyard.
I think you were told about the cemetery number 1 that was nearby Circus Square, and then you were also told about the Protestant cemetery a little bit further over.
Let's see if they like Protestants here.
Find out. But all right, yeah. I think you were told. Yeah, there's like 3. There's 3 graveyard. No, sorry. 3 in immediate proximity, and then like 1 a bit further to the north. Or that would technically be the northeast. Oh yeah, there's also that one over there. Yeah, but that's not immediate proximity. That's a ways away.
Oh yeah, that's right. I suggested going to the graveyard that was closest to an orphanage.
I mean, it's within 55 feet, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one closest to the orphanage would be that Protestant cemetery.
20 feet is 1 mile.
Or actually, maybe the new cemetery would be... they're about the same distance. But you weren't told about that one. But yeah, you know that the Protestant cemetery would be the closest to where the orphanage would be located.
It's the Markiplier. E.
It's great to see you back, Wilford. and people. Why am I am going gone.
Back, I didn't go anywhere. I was with you the entire time.
Right.
Yeah, Wolf's been here.
Yeah, Wolf's been here.
I,
Jarvis, you might be thinking of me.
I know. I am. I fucking hate names that have.
He's famously
similar
bad with
parts.
names.
It's all right, Jarv. I'm gonna make you some flashcards.
Please. I'm not. Please do so.
I'll tell you what. It was not intentional to have um, both
Two
of their names
fucking
to
sounding
start
names.
with a W.
It's not even just a W. It's a W-I.
No, Walter
Starts
is
with an
definitely not
A.
a WI.
Never
It's
mind.
WA. They both start with the W and both have R's in them.
Oh, what have I
That's
done?
what's throwing
Two
me off.
syllables.
2 syllables. Yeah.
Walter, Wilfred.
Both of them contain another name inside of them.
Walt.
Yeah.
Fred.
Walt and Fred.
Walt
Good
and
old
Fred.
Fred.
Let's go.
All right. So you start heading on down.
To the graveyard. Well, there's probably a church there. We probably got asked to go to the graveyard itself. Unless, can we just bypass that and just walk into the graveyard?
Well, so you head down Liberty Street.
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, if it's a graveyard, there is a church. That's
Yeah.
the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery.
This is, yeah, if it's a graveyard, there's a yeah. The other ones have churches. Yes, the Protestant cemetery does not have. Well, actually, I think the black square there is a church that's nearby, but I don't know. But you start making your way through the city. As you walk along, which I will say, unless stated otherwise, just for fairness here, I guess, in the sense of things potentially happening. While you were, I believe you had said actively, making sure that they were disguised before and during the train trip. If you do not maintain your friends' disguises, it will be more obvious that they are not human.
Did I already roll for today because I was not here?
You
And I said I have the
did
disguise
not.
kit.
Yeah, you
You
have the disguise kit. I think I had you made a roll last session for the previous day, but not for today.
Okay.
Wilfred's disguise
will-
is just his ears are covered by his hair. Walter he's clean shaven.
Is it separate rolls for each, or how are we doing?
Yeah,
I apologize.
we'll say it's separate roles for each because two completely different people, two different body types.
You have a boring
Guidance.
lore
Alright.
quest if need be, Bean.
Okay. All right. We will guide. And
Oh,
17, low roll. I guess do it.
Did you do Bruce then Ed or Ed then Bruce?
Yeah, we'll do Bruce and then Ed because that's the order they are in the bottom left.
are you still giving
Okay.
them big muscles?
27.
Okay. We'll say maybe Ed's a bit
Uh,
easier because you're not stuffing rolled up towels and stuff into his shirt to make him look more muscular. He's just naturally muscular. But it definitely seems like it'll do for the day.
Okay.
But so I'll say as you head out into the city, off over in that direction towards the Protestant cemetery. The once again many interesting smells. The sort of loud, bustling people moving around, and occasionally patrols of Confederate soldiers that seem to have sort of replaced any local law enforcement. Something that you're not entirely unfamiliar with in the sense of after they had attacked Austin, that even though the Marshal's headquarters is there in Austin, there was a lot more frequent patrols of the Republic's army. But you'd see them move, but nobody seems to really give you a second glance. Some of them do give you an initial glance, especially Ed with like his height. They just go, "Wow, that's a big looking guy,"
It's a big old guy. Yeah, I get that a lot.
and then eventually they would just kind of,
I should
Quick
see what else
staring.
of his is big.
uh-oh,
I can't speak.
oh boy, and they'll quit gawking and continue on their way.
Quick
But
question:
yeah.
the Confederate soldiers do they look more like put together, like they're actually an army, or is it more like ramshackled bits and whatnot?
Well, unlike actual history, the South is not currently blockaded, so the people are capable of trading with other local countries that are willing to trade with them, and mostly in like the Caribbean and South American, sort of Central American more than South American area. So I mean, people are not starving by any means, and the quality of weapons and uniforms are about the same as they would have been within the first like year or two of the war in like real life. So like good quality. Things are not going poorly for them by any means. Now, I will say though that things are much more relaxed here compared to Jacksonville, and that you would even see that like some of the patrols don't even bother to patrol. They just kind of hang out in certain areas, and some of them, if they can get away with it, maybe have a little something to eat or drink on the job, just kind of hang around.
A little bit more laid back.
But yes, you do eventually get to the graveyard.
We're not gonna encounter ghosts here, are we?
Only if there's restless spirits.
It's a graveyard.
It's a graveyard in New Orleans, so I mean it's a good bet.
Oh boy.
Well, unless the ground is consecrated.
No, but I mean it's New Orleans, so
Well, then it's not.
to be expected, right?
Is that the shit they got going on here?
Hey, voodoo, ghosts, the house with the weird gravity.
What?
The house with weird gravity.
Yeah, one of them gravity wells where the gravity goes sideways inside of a particular place.
No.
No, I do not.
Y'all don't have those?
I can
No.
make those happen.
Yeah, Zeus Ball.
Zeus ball.
Is Zeus ball?
Oh, right.
He
I
doesn't
tossed him the orb.
fucking know about Zeus Ball.
I tossed him the orb.
That's all that's left of Zeus.
Oh
No.
no!
He's still here.
He was,
He deconstructed Zeus and put him in a ball.
Jarvis, how could you do such a thing? He was such a good boy.
It's his control matrix. He's still here.
That's what told me to.
He just can't help us anymore.
That's
No, we
unfortunate.
can. He just has more variety of things he can do now.
Does it bounce? Goes to dribble it like a basketball.
As you dribble, as you dribble it, it starts floating in the air.
Oh, does not bounce.
Does
And
not
it's
The
bounce.
secret second thing.
Yeah. Also, I've also changed up my way of doing bits of magic.
You switch it up.
Yeah, I'm now well versed in manipulating gravity and centrifugal force.
Boring. Can we go desecrate a grave already?
Let's go desecrate.
Only if it needs to be. Also, that may actually cause ghosts to pop out, so let's actually be very careful about that.
Yeah, no touching random urns.
That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would do that?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of how my
busted.
one of my rivals neighbors, one of my neighbors, he was my age, but a ghost got him, and now he's like 100.
What the fuck?
I feel that.
I don't know they can do that.
That's my nightmare.
It scares you so bad you age, apparently.
Damn, just don't get scared. Shit.
Damn you! Whoa.
Which reminds me,
You
I got
want
some
it?
a while ago I got some artwork done by Haragon. And I basically show up the artwork I got
Oh, hair
I got made.
What?
No.
What? A what?
A rabbit person.
Wow.
Here's Ed, here's me, here's everyone except Wilford.
Sorry, Wilf.
Poor Wilfred.
Oh, it's quite all right. I see how it is.
Well, you weren't part of the group at the time I commissioned it, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but look at the good work that it even got Ed's big muscles.
Absolutely.
But yeah. Anyways, let's go
Gambling.
detective mode. This is a
All right.
big fucking graveyard.
Yeah, it is. So as you approach the graveyard, and these large wrought iron gates, proximity to them causes them to just slowly creak open, as if by magic.
That ain't
Shit.
ominous.
I wonder if a ghost did that.
Nope.
No. Actually, just because I'm expecting shit, detect magic. See invisibility.
Okay. You put up see invisibility. Say you don't see anything invisible. But with
There's
detect magic,
My
there does seem to be a general enchantment on the door, and you could quite easily discern that it's just meant to open due to people approaching it.
with a cat.
Drop
I'm
that
like,
over here. So it's a ghost?
No magic.
Oh, that's good.
Magic.
It's just past the gate that you see the ghost.
Do I?
Walter
No,
casts
you don't see
disintegrate.
the ghost. Walter casts disintegrate.
He's learned
At
a lot.
ninth level.
That's an impressive feat, O commoner friend. But yeah, the gates are open to you. The graveyard is yours to traverse.
Okay.
My roof up.
So he's going in and asking, hey, any temples?
Oh wait, I could check if there are any ghosts nearby. if you want, Walter.
I honestly, you do
Is
it,
it better
but
not knowing?
don't tell me.
Yeah.
Well, actually, can't Ed do that as well?
What? What? I can see ghosts.
Well, sense them.
Do you have divine sense?
I can say. Oh shit! Yeah, I will divinely sense. We'll walk up. Yeah,
will?
these guys are.
What, like a 60
And
foot
also tell
radius?
if
I
this
think.
graveyard's been. It also can
Yep,
tell if
60
this
feet
graveyard's been
and not behind
It is
total
60
cover.
feet.
I'm going to
You can also tell if this graveyard's consecrated or desecrated.
and I say ghost.
Ghost. Okay. Ed, you don't immediately detect anything untoward. Aaron, you go ghost. And as a matter of fact,
Just the nearest one, I think.
it'd only be the nearest one.
Yeah. But I'll keep it up in case the nearest one changes.
Yeah, it'd be pinging over by the tree.
The tree that the big tree up here.
A big tree in the middle.
That Walter is
Okay.
unknowingly walking towards.
Yeah. Ed, he said not to tell him, but what if he's like walking right towards it?
Walter, you want to
Hmm?
come with me?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go follow Bruce. Yeah, all right.
Wilford will go up to Aaron's. I take it there's a ghost that way.
Yeah, up there by the tree,
Ah.
the big tree. I mean, maybe it's like Casper and it's a nice one. I don't think they're all bad, but
If I look in that direction, do I see a ghost?
How far out does see invisibility go?
It's my vision.
It's your vision. Oh yeah, you have really poor eyesight due to those glasses. No,
What the fuck?
you don't. I'm joking. I'm joking. You don't immediately see anything now.
Right.
But as the
Or
three of
maybe-
you come, oh sorry, go ahead.
look at
As the three of you approach over to this side, you would see two humans, male and female. They appear to be in about their mid 40s, just paying their respects at the grave.
I'm going to try to catch up with them. That way, if they're getting close to a different one, I can steer Walter away again.
Yeah, and I would say I think at this point it might not have pinged before, but I think how long does the
Locate creature less
This
than
is-
an hour.
locate creatures an hour, but the divine sense is that
It's
like
Divine
just
sense
6
is
seconds.
instantaneous, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it is
it's
6 seconds.
I
Okay.
think it's
So
instant.
it would have worn off. pretty
Yeah,
easily.
it's until your next turn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
before I started moving again, it would have worn off.
you would sense a ghost near this tree.
Mm.
I will
Sorry, ping again. I did not see.
I will message Ed.
Or,
Whichever one sees me cast a spell. But they don't know what I say.
We do have the
Ed,
earring.
there's one at that tree too. Yeah, but can't everyone with earrings hear what I'm saying?
No. You direct it
Nice.
to one of the people with it.
Oh, then yeah, I'll do
Oh,
that. I
group
misunderstood how the earrings work.
Basically,
Yeah.
the bonus is that it has a range of 500 feet to another earring.
but it's not a group chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It is not a group chat. Okay. Yeah, then yeah, I'll tug on my ear until Ed that tree has one too.
Neat. That's all.
What I
I'm
see-
never
what-
doing nothing.
Would I see the ghost up here just because I've seen visibility up?
You look over in that direction, and you would see. Yeah, you would see. At first, nothing, but the longer that you look at the tree, and you sort of just kind of like blink and be like, hey, saying there's something over there, and like I should be able to see it. And then
Maybe I gotta look up a bit.
you you look up a bit, and then you hear creaking, and you look down and you see 5 varying sized humanoids just hanging from the tree. The
Damn it.
ropes slowly swaying back and forth with their weight.
Hey Ed, do you know if this ground's been consecrated?
Has the ground been consecrated?
Doesn't
If it
create more
has
of a-
been,
He would have known when he divine sense it detects consecrated or desecrated ground.
yeah, I think if it's consecrated, that the spirits can't appear. So I would say that it's neither. I don't think it needs to be desecrated for spirits
No,
to appear.
it's either it's one of the three essentially.
Yeah, so they could be consecrated if the spirits have been there since before it was consecrated, I believe. I don't think it dispels spirits that weren't specifically dispelled.
Can I tell the races of the hangmen? At least
start-
I just
Yeah, make a. Sure, you're a little bit further away. Make a perception check.
can do.
Nice.
Yeah, you look at them and you start sort of just trying to discern, tell who it is.
Pointed ears, tails,
And
discoloration.
the closest one, you notice something strange about it. It's definitely human, but it seems as though some of its limbs have been replaced, and then it dawns on you, and you're like, "Wait, is that supposed to be?" And then you look at the face, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's me!" And you realize that the others are. You'd see your mother, your father, and your 2 brothers.
What the fuck?
So there's 5 on that tree then?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, but yours, I think, only just detects the closest one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I pissed off the ghost.
What did you do now?
Wait, what?
Stare at them too long. I'm just gonna look away now.
You look away.
I'm just gonna. Just gonna take a breather.
You okay?
Oh, ghosts are sick in the head. When they're pissed, at least.
Did we already do something?
I looked at him too long.
All right, so add that next to no touching random urns. If you don't want to make the ghost mad, don't look at him
Don't
too
stare
long.
at him. We done over here? Let's go somewhere else.
I mean,
Yeah,
in general, yes, we're done, but we're gonna stay in a graveyard for a while.
I know. I just want to get out of this spot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get out of this spot then.
Are they all gonna be screaming or some shit?
Got away.
Oh, Dylan.
Yeah.
The order has been picked up.
Oh, nice. Um,
Can't believe Anton is executing Order 66.
he is.
That's
As
all-
you walk over in this direction, near this mausoleum, you would notice. Yeah, this is the right one. you would notice a strange statue atop it. And despite everything else here seemingly just sort of being of this world, the statue strangely looks like it's dedicated to a non-earthling, I guess is the best way to put it.
Is it
Who we
like
got?
a statue of a deity, or is it Wilfred?
Something mythology.
Yeah, like,
You're not quite sure. Make a religion check.
All right,
And
Wilfred.
I'll say
Walter will cast guidance
Yeah,
on
well-
Wilfred.
And I'll cast guidance on myself because I also want to figure it out.
Would it be religion for checking for mythology
Oh,
too?
that's history. Not religion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I keep the roll since it's the same thing, or do you want me to re-roll?
Like it's the same mod.
It's the same modifier. Yeah, it's intelligence. Yeah, I'll let you keep it.
Hey,
Did you say you were casting guidance? I didn't hear you say you were casting guidance.
He did.
Yeah, we both.
Oh, okay.
They did both call it.
yeah, Walter cast guidance on Wilfred.
Yeah.
You guidance goobers.
And Jarvis cast guidance on Jarvis.
Yes.
Guidance was cast on guidance.
24, 20, 25.
Okay. Ah, 24, 20, and a 25. All right.
Which mine would only be
So-
if it's like some real world mythology thing and not Faerunian.
Yeah. So I would say, Aaron, you're not quite sure because so first of all, let me describe it. Which that was my bad. There's like a certain sort of like whimsy to the statue first and foremost. There seems to be some sort of like mystical means to it, and it does seem to be of a hooded man in robes, and the robes appear to have like sort of etched into the statue like constellations, and he would be holding a. I just want to make sure. He would be holding a tome in his left hand, and in his right hand, what appears to be a crystal ball. Jarvis, it's kind of no pointed at. I say, Jarvis, you're learned too, but this is also not like they're good rolls, but this would be.
If it helps, I have been dealing with other beings from the realm because I had to make prosthetics for them. They probably would have talked about their deities and whatnot.
Right, but I mean, just like this isn't
also
default
studied in-
knowledge.
This
This is like more obscure Faerunian knowledge would be the best way to put it.
I'm guessing
well,
it's
Esoteric Faerunian.
Cool.
Yeah,
probably
esoteric.
Yurgle. Jurgle.
I was thinking Stavros from the divination ball.
I'm also a readed person, and I did read some of the fancy books in
Read it.
the library.
He is readed.
He's
Um,
readed.
He's famously readed.
You're famously rated, and Aaron did attend a class or two at the college. Yeah, you know what? I'll say Jarvis, you're not quite sure, but you do think that it's some sort of magical deity. But Aaron, yeah, with the 25, I'll say you got lucky on this one. You sat through a class where this was talked about, maybe. Fucking hate that you just know that shit. Yeah, it's Savras.
Bards, dude, they're bards. They know shit. He probably heard.
No,
a
he's
fucking
mad
story.
at me specifically.
Yeah, I'm mad at you specifically. Yeah.
What's the deity name?
Stavros. He is the Lord of Divination,
Yeah,
and
she got the crystal ball with the eyes. Even I knew that.
Yeah, he
Not
gave.
sure.
Wizard book in one hand, crystal ball in the other.
Yeah, and I would say too, what would maybe be a giveaway is like you walk closer and you would look, like at the face underneath the robe, and you would see the third eye on the forehead.
Oh, Wilfred probably should be able to figure this out because he serves Azuth, who serves Mistra.
And this
He's
is the
also
man
what
that.
Azuth defeated to become the god of wizards.
I don't know if I've ever made a prosthetic eye for a three-eye person.
Hey, prosthetic. You're not a fucking eye smith, brother.
Yeah, you're not an eye smith. You're a
I
limb
can make an eye
smith.
I can
We got him.
You could try,
make
but I mean, like,
any
you know.
prosthetic. I can make any prosthesis I want.
I'll take a third eye. Actually, that would be sick.
Where you want it?
Well, I quite like my forehead.
Definitely on the tank.
I mean, like you got
Uh,
the palm of the
Now we're-
hand. You
now
got
we're talking.
Yeah, I
Like-
could have it on the palm of the hand. That sounds pretty cool.
base of the neck.
But I will say it won't work properly because your body isn't naturally capable of doing that.
God damn it.
You literally have to be another.
Yeah, that's I think that's that divination guy, Savers.
You're
Oh,
telling me we should
yeah.
break in here.
I see it now.
Of course.
Indirect,
And like-
indirect servant of Mistra.
Oh,
Like he
Yeah.
works for the one you worship.
Sort of. He was the god of wizards, and then he lost that to Azuth, and Azuth serves Mistra. So now he's just the god of divination.
ah,
Is he mad about that?
I don't know. That's beyond what I know.
so got a divination.
My parents
I'm
probably
sorry.
would know.
I just have to, because I didn't read this part of the wiki. Apparently he died at one point, and then just the next sentence under it. Yet he got better, returning to godhood by 1480 DR.
This is how you do it.
I mean, a lot of the deities died for a while.
Walk it off, dude.
Yeah, there are. quite a bit
Yeah,
of
that
species
bit's from the Sword Coast Adventure Guide, so I wonder why it's so ridiculously worded.
Oh, is it actually?
If you look at the references, it says it's from page.
Oh, yeah, it
21
does.
on the Sword Coast Adventure.
Oh, he got better.
Well,
yeah.
well, so the previous part where he died is because the changes that people didn't like in fourth edition.
No,
And they reversed a lot of those.
I could say the only thing that was really cool about fourth edition was the introduction of an interesting new class and the art.
The art is really good. He was stuck in a staff for centuries
Oh, man.
by a zoo.
And he's like, oh, I'll let you out of jail time if you promise to serve me.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there anything else we need from here, or is there like
What are we looking for?
with my detect magic going? Am I picking up anything?
Look, what are you looking for?
I'm
Well,
just-
of
just
the
thinking
two,
like-
dude.
of the two reasons that you came to New Orleans, it was either to find out what was happening to the. Well, actually, sorry, there was three reasons. Find out what was happening to the people that had been abducted back in the Republic with that whole Cordis the Cinder King and all that. Not the Cinder King, sorry. The Cordis the Kindled, the Fire Giant Lord. I know. I fucking goddamn it, man, Mercer. And then there was, of course, the more recent proposition that was proposed to you by the man from Brigandar Earth in terms of taking out a local drow house. And finally, looking for another labyrinth.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Wait, wasn't one of the 7 like a divination wizard? Didn't she like have visions or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
she.
Is that Aisling? I don't remember which one it was.
You think- wait,
Ashlyn.
you think it'd be
Was
that
that Ashland?
obvious?
This is her labyrinth, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You think
well,
it would be that
why don't I
obvious?
just send her a quick message and then see if we're right?
You know?
Wait,
Yeah, be
Cal?
like, hey, you hanging out under
Yeah, hey, what's up, mama?
you
Bye
hanging out under
bye.
Sabras?
You under him? You under
Yeah,
Savers?
come through the Sabras.
I could send her a sending spell if need to be.
Yeah, that honestly would be nice because I forget we can do that sometimes.
All right.
Imagine forgetting you could send people. No.
No way.
Excuse
Couldn't
me,
be me.
I mean, I forget to reply to text sometimes.
Ashlyn. Spirit Chasers here. We found a shrine to Severin in a graveyard in New Orleans. That isn't by chance connected to your labyrinth, is it?
Can't believe Severin Silrajan.
Severn? Whatever do you mean by that?
Yeah. Fuck Severin.
Did I say it wrong? Savras.
That's the one.
Savras. I said
No,
Savras.
not Severin. Not the,
You've
not
gone
the-
campaign back. You're not the guy in charge of the cult.
She would respond, New Orleans. Yes, the graveyard. Statue. Then sadly, it's begun for you. Good luck.
Bitch,
Hey,
what
what?
the fuck?
Apparently, it's begun for us. And she says good
What the
luck.
fuck did she mean?
Well, I mean, those people that can tell the future always being
They all
cryptic and
fucking
shit.
talk like that. It pisses me off.
Reason why I didn't learn that kind of magic,
Yeah, you were gonna start talking like that. I was gonna punch
I
you
mean,
out.
I would have punched myself out.
Hell no.
since she's a divination wizard, I would suppose that that would imply that this is the current course of action for us
Wonderful.
Hmm.
to enter this shrine, I suppose.
Fuck. This is why I
But
don't
what about-
suppose.
What about the people that we're also looking for? Or do you think the two will be coincide with one another?
Mm.
I mean, we got a lot of things to find here, but we did find one of them.
Yeah, she said it's already started.
Maybe.
So I don't know if we can undo this anyway.
Yeah, I think that means that I think that means we might have to just go ahead and
Shit.
bite the bullet.
Fuck.
All right, should
Wait,
we
this
just
is what
knock,
this is what we want though, right? We did want this.
should we just knock on the door?
I was
Yeah,
getting in
but
my own,
It's
getting in
this
my
one,
own
right?
head about it.
Yes.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would be so quick.
Don't they give us a
I
warning?
think the entrance to this building is on this side.
Yeah,
We
it
did,
looks like it.
We didn't get a rhyme or nothing this time.
Well, I mean, you gotta go in. They've always been, down once you're inside of them.
Yeah, but she said it began.
Yeah.
All right.
Are the
Mm.
ghosts moving? Do you
is-
guys know?
Is there still? Yeah. Is the nearest ghost still here, and is it still staying still?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, the closest one's still being still. That's all I can tell you.
Don't look at it.
It's still over there under that tree.
Let's.
Thank you. Oh,
All right. Well, that's a wizard god. So, wizards first.
Fuck yeah,
Wizards
barging in.
first. Get in there.
Oh, it reminds me, I need to show you my staff at some point.
Check out that stuff.
Yeah. Get a room before you do that, Jarvo.
It does like to talk. Too.
oh my god.
God damn.
Wait, did I get my phone back from Walter when he came
Yes,
back?
Walter would have gave it back.
Okay.
Why are there dick pics?
There would not be that.
I know.
I like the idea that when I told you how to get to the video though, you accidentally went to the camera and there are just a bunch of very confused pictures, most of them with your hand covering the
Yeah.
lens.
All the dad selfies.
There's one. There's one. There's one with like his parents shielding their eyes from the flash.
My eyes.
You can see an old man staring in the window in the background in one of them.
Yeah.
Your nemesis plotting his revenge.
All right, sorry. I was just trying to find something. So, Bruce, you walk up to the outside of this, right? You're going in first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Door
You'd
locked.
go to push the door. The door would, in fact, be locked, and you would watch as a delicately written flowing script appears on the door, glowing. What color? What color? Nice little color.
Blue, green.
What's a Savras color?
That's color.
Probably the same color that divination magic appears in detect magic.
Gold?
What color is it gold? I don't know what color divination appears. We'll say green for now, but if it's something else, I'll change it. But
Divination
it
is
would
gray.
gray. Okay, so yeah, sure, like this whitish gray. And it would say, "What disappears as soon as you say its name?"
Silence.
No. Wait.
I mean, yes,
Yes.
silence does.
You would say that, and the words would disappear. You would then watch as somewhere around over by Wilfred, there would be a little pulse, and you would just feel almost like this wave of energy wash over all of you. And then you would realize you can't hear yourself breathing. You can't hear anything, actually, as a matter of fact. No more wind.
Oh, great.
Strange.
Well, yeah.
Telepathically, Wilfred will say to everyone, I believe we've been encompassed into a zone of silence.
Oh. Actually,
Do-
is that what it is?
Start thinking really hard.
Yes, it would be.
Oh, okay. Good. Huh.
There's a different
Mm,
text come up on the screen on the door. I mean. Screen.
Yeah, on the screen. Okay. Oh my god.
Not only can you not hear yourself breathing, you know it's really quiet and you can hear the blood in your ears. You can't hear that.
Oh, that's good. That's slightly maddening.
It's probably, if we stay like this long enough, we'd probably go insane.
It would begin to flow much longer this time, almost encompassing like the whole top half of the door. It would say, "I am the source of all power and the end of all things. I give life to death and grant lift to wings. My eyes see no light, but my hands touch all. I am all-knowing unless stopped by a wall. Every mouth utters my name, every ear hears my song. I will last forever, but not for long. Can you solve this riddle?"
Can you post that?
fuck
Yeah.
that.
Nobody can hear anything, but Bruce is cursing like fucking crazy. The riddles.
Okay.
I see the fucking.
See, the source of all power makes me think of the sun, but then the rest of it doesn't work.
Well, the stop by a wall made me think of light.
Thinking that
But that doesn't
too.
work with the lift to wings.
I'm gonna put this
That-
right here.
It's the lift to wings.
Sir Rattington!
Holy shit. Hey, buddy.
That is the silence that you are all within.
I mean, we're not going to be able to answer until we figure out this silence.
A rat.
Well,
Toss the
does-
rat.
Is my movement impeded at all?
Doesn't feel like it. You could move just the same as you were able to before. You cannot hear anything. And when you go to speak, no words escape your lips.
There we go. Let's see if that does anything.
What are you doing?
I just leave the effect of the area.
He just walks until he can hear again.
Bro, it already started.
You go to walk where you assume the end of the area would be, and you encounter a wall.
I will let everyone know that by taking out my little notebook and writing.
You hear in your head, I can fix that, and Wilfred will subtle spell dispel magic on the silence.
Subtle spell.
Does
Okay.
it work?
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to roll for it.
All right, charisma roll. I could dispel
It's actually was
crisis
cast at
after
15th level.
tar.
It was cast with a 15th level slot.
Oh, feeling
Hey, you know what?
good.
One of his specializations was it had something to do with epic magic. No, you cast the spell, and you would feel the sound all at once rush back into the area.
And there it goes. I'm assuming, right?
Do we saw the same words on this door?
The words are
Or-
still there. Yeah.
Oh, we
Okay.
can still solve it.
All right, now I don't have to relay everyone's thoughts to each other.
Give every mouth utters my name. Hear myself.
I am terrible with riddles.
Wind?
We got fucking eyes.
Does Aaron say that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't say it confidently at all.
Okay.
If it requires a confident answer.
Are you locked in?
But
the rushing sort of dissipation of noise would happen once again. But you would notice that this time it's not completely silent. You can still hear your own breathing, each other's breathing and heartbeats, but it seems as though the outside world you can no longer hear. What's everybody's constitution scores?
Overs?
gore.
Wilfred's
16?
19.
Sitting at
19.
18.
Oh, no. Hold on.
16.
Back.
16.
Yeah.
Well, what's yours, Jarvis?
18.
18. 19. It was 19, 2 18s, 16.
We're pretty hardy.
Everybody's relatively hardy. I'll say the 16 was Aaron, right?
Yes.
Okay. You would notice it first, which is kind of funny since you were the one that said wind. Your breath comes to you shorter. And as soon as you seem to take notice of it, the rest of you would as well.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. All the answers are gonna take something away from us.
Listen, we still can breathe.
You can still breathe.
But the air's going stale.
The air is thinning.
Is
There's
it
no-
like high elevation kind of thinning, or is it like
No, it's
bad
like-
air kind of thinning?
Like the
It's-
air in the
It's
cave.
like you're running out of air. Which I guess may be bad air. Yeah, yeah.
I'll try to dispel it.
Okay.
Do new words appear on the?
No, the same words remain.
we got the answer wrong.
Air?
Uh,
that's your answer?
Yes.
You would now come to the realization it is stale in here, and I would say at this point, let's go into like a little bit of a pseudo initiative. I mean, you all have like what, like basically somewhere between like 4 to 3 minutes apiece, but yeah, you're very quickly running out of air.
yeah, you have a number of minutes equal to your con modifier, and then no.
Now make a case for this giving me a little bit of a boost.
That's why I was asking if it's thin or if it's stale, because thin, Ed's kind of fine.
I
because
think
of
I think it's more carbon dioxide we're having a problem with.
Yeah, sort of. It's and I guess in not so technical terms, yeah, the air that you're breathing is becoming less. It is getting harder to breathe because there's less air within the space that you find yourselves within.
I mean, it's the same amount of air, but less oxygen.
Well, yeah, less
It is-
oxygen.
Oxygen is being displaced by
Okay.
carbon dioxide.
Yes, the science. It's actually being the radiant energy of life air is being replaced with the negative necrotic energy of death air.
Yeah.
There's now a microscopic portal to the plane of negative energy inside each of us. Congratulations.
There may very
How
well
could
be.
this happen?
How could this happen to me?
And I didn't prepare the spell air bubble.
It's a spell.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's-
was added in Spelljammer.
Oh yeah, that makes sense for that. Can't have a space adventure without a air bubble spell. Little bubble helmet.
We need 3 more initiative rolls.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Oh,
Rolling
yeah.
initiative.
Apologies. Ooh, 21. And I forgot to click my token. Can you just add me, please?
You sure?
Everyone above 10.
Walter
That's good,
barely.
right?
What'd you roll?
Me? I had 21.
21.
I rarely get high rolls for initiative.
Okay. Dual descending. All right, Bruce. Things aren't looking too good.
Door's still saying the same message.
It is.
I look at everybody. Maybe like electricity. You can jolt someone back to life from death. I mean, planes weren't invented, so I don't. Maybe some type of motorized thing. I don't know. Yeah, I have. I don't know what to do. I'll think.
You'll think? Okay.
I'll think.
All right. Jarvis.
Space.
What do you say?
Space.
Space.
You know what that is?
I don't mean
You would-
space as in, I just mean like empty space.
You would all be enveloped in darkness.
Oh.
Like magical darkness to where dark vision doesn't help people, or
Mm. Sorry. You'd be enveloped in darkness. The light from outside does not seem to penetrate within. And you would watch as, almost seemingly like a dome around you, you'd begin to see the vast constellations. And then you would begin to feel immense pressure. Subtle at first, but then increasingly crushing. I would need you all to make a... Yeah. What did we do for your Zeus ball? Is it
Oh, which one?
for the down to the ground? Is that strength, or do we do con?
I believe it was. Okay, give me a moment. What the fuck is going on? Sorry, my stuff started wicking out for a moment.
It's all good. I think we made the magnify gravity was like a con save.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So if we could all make con saves, please.
Wonderful.
Wilfred, no. Walter, it's okay-ish. Not as bad as Wilfred.
I mean, is this part of Wilfred's lore?
Ooh.
If so, he can re-roll it. He has a boring lore quest.
I know. I don't think it is.
Okay.
You know, mind flayers were in space. He doesn't like the mind flayers.
So Walter,
Um,
Bruce,
Are we getting new words, by the way?
Aaron, and
Same
is
words.
Walter the other Wilfred? Yeah, same words are still there. Okay, so yeah, so Wilfred, Walter, Bruce, and Aaron take 3d10 force damage as you are pushed to the ground, prone.
Fuck, I didn't think it was that kind of shit he was gonna do.
This is a DC 10 concentration save for the detect creature. It is fine.
You are fine. But since that was Jarvis's answer, Aaron,
That's sorry.
and I'll state specifically for this: if you give an answer,
Something
that
will
will be your
happen.
turn. But you did say, Bruce, that you were thinking, which that is allowed. You are allowed to think about this. Which, on your next turn, I'll say you can make a intelligence check.
Gotcha.
So what are you doing, Aaron?
I will also think.
Okay. Wilfred.
I will say telepathically to Jarvis, don't throw out random ass answers.
Understood.
But yeah,
Someone
that's
should say
Wolford's
sober. Someone should say sober.
Sober?
It'll make us all drunk.
It's not an awful idea. Is that all you do, though, Wilfred?
Yeah, that's all. I mean, it takes an action to connect with someone.
Oh, okay. Ed?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't fucking. I'll think. I'll look forward to making an intelligence check.
Okay. All right, Walter.
Walter's thinking.
Walter's thinking. All right, Bruce.
All right, let me make the check. Just an intelligence check.
Yeah. I'll say that's appropriate. You think about it. The more that you think about it, you realize that no one thing encompasses all that has been stated. And then you think about the last line. And at first you were like, you thought it was separate. Now you realize that it's not.
What? I'm
What was
taking
the-
out the
what-
mind
what-
gun and blasting whatever that thought was.
Can I propose a retcon?
What gun?
When I said hell no, that was in character.
Oh, why?
You know what?
Well,
Okay.
guys, we're going back to Avernus.
Hell no. Hadn't thought about that. Yeah. Okay.
Is that right?
No, I got something for this. From the top of the dome, at first seemingly a pinprick, would then become an excruciatingly bright light. This so bright, in fact, that like it seems that you could not make out the source even if you stared at it.
Hell
staring
no.
directly at
Oh,
it
we
will
got
cause you
heaven.
to-
Yes. Oh, fuck.
And I think that one would also, for blindness, yeah, that'd be a con save. I need everyone to make a con save.
This would technically dispel the darkness.
Or not magical darkness, but technically yes. In this moment, it is not dark. You do not see the constellations anymore. Okay.
That was Walter, then.
Also say I've
Aaron,
been pushed face down by the gravity well.
you have been. This is true. I will allow Aaron and Walter
And Wilfred.
and Wilfred. No, Wilfred technically passed, but
Oh,
sure.
Wilfred passed,
I will. I will allow those that have been pushed down to roll with advantage.
I'll take the 11, please.
Okay, you will be blinded for a turn.
Walter got a 16 with the advantage.
And the 16 just makes it. But yeah, Bruce, I guess to better put that. Again, you think about this riddle. It doesn't make sense. There is no one word answer. And the last bit of the script that is after I will last forever, but not for long. Can you solve this riddle? You realize that that's the part of it.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the door and just say no.
At that moment,
Wait, I thought that's what I said.
Did you?
Yeah, I
I said
said hell no.
hell no.
Well, you said hell no. No, exactly isn't really the right answer. The right answer is technically no. I cannot solve this riddle.
What the fuck?
But
Taking out my gun and shooting the door.
I'll say as your own minor retcon, if you say that instead of just straight no. That way.
No, I
it's
can't
not-
solve the fucking goddamn riddle, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm sorry, because no itself is not the answer. I'm like it is, but it isn't. You know, in more simple terms, yes, the answer is no, but it would dissipate.
Ed, was that luck? Were you actually thinking there for a moment?
And you would watch as the door to the mausoleum would open,
What?
and you could all hear and breathe again.
I do not watch the door to the mausoleum open, believe it or not.
You do not. No, you. Yeah, you know what? That's right. You all is that was a little bit too specific there. Yeah, most of you.
We're wait.
That's like just answering no.
We're not blinded by the light because Ed got it right with the. Because the light didn't happen then.
It just got one last fuck you in.
Yeah.
Because it hates us. Fucking stupid. Fuck this.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that it was another retcon for Ed. I meant that it was a retcon in the
Yeah, it's
sense
Bruce.
that Bruce was the one that would have said, I can't solve the riddle."
Okay.
I hate this. I hate dungeons.
I hate riddles.
I like riddles, but that one was bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna have a word with what's her face.
Anyone got a way to make me see again?
Yeah, just give it a couple minutes.
You ain't seeing right now?
Yeah,
Oh.
I pull out my collapsible rod and start using it as a blind man stick.
Oh, I'll carry you.
Ed,
Okay.
Ken,
You get uppies.
Ken, do you hear that?
What?
The blindness.
Can I?
Is this like an I got flashbanged feeling, or is this like a
Oh, it
I'm
starts to dissipate.
never going to see again?
No. Jesus Christ, no, it's not that bad.
Going to see again.
That would just be a dick move by the rat maker.
Go into a labyrinth. The labyrinth takes your eyeball.
No, it's not that bad. Your vision
Be
does
funny,
slowly
though.
start to return to you. Yeah, well,
You don't solve this riddle, your penis explodes.
Fuck.
It's the penis exploding labyrinth.
not the penis exploding labyrinth.
You fucking.
That's
idiot.
actually the
You went
secret
into the
eighth
penis
labyrinth.
Exploding labyrinth.
But as your vision slowly returns to you, you would see the inside of this mausoleum. And within there is there are three alcoves, one directly in front of you and one to the left and right. Each of the three alcoves contains a coffin.
We said no to grave robbing, right?
Did you learn anything from the incident with the urn?
I was saying to the person who's suggesting it before, because someone mentioned grave robbing before.
We can keep
Yeah.
our hands off of shit for now.
Probably not.
We don't need another death curse put on us.
Hey, no mention to that comment, Walter.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, Walter, if you mess with the wrong ghost, they'll put a death curse on you, and you gotta do what they want for them to remove it.
That's just a Native American.
It also made us stronger for a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it was a nice guy curse. We might not get a nice guy death curse next time.
Yeah, maybe next time it just like says boo and you die.
Pretty sure that's how banshees kill people.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Would there be labels over the coffins? Or the alcoves or
The-
anything?
coffin. Yeah, so they would each have a placard on them. We'll say because yeah, why not? In French.
Oh, Walter can read French.
I know it enough to know that it's French, and that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can read this. What does it say?
So hold on, because I want to make sure that I actually get this right. The one on the left would say here lies the vaunted. The one to the right would say rest in peace, the all-seeing. And the one directly across would say glory be to the high one.
Walter will say each out loud so everyone knows.
So we're just gonna meet a bunch of friends or what?
Well, it's obviously another riddle.
Does anyone know anything about the guy whose statue's above us? Maybe that can tell us something about which one to pick.
Someone has something.
Well,
I
those
feel
like
two of those were its titles. All seeing
Oh.
and
all seeing is. I didn't hear about the other one, but it might be.
So does that mean we open the one that's not?
What other one do you think is, Wilf?
it-
I'll say
The vaunted or the high one? What are the other things he said?
I
You
thought
you
it was
can
the
make a religion
second
check.
one. But hold on. Yeah,
the one on the left is
The all seeing.
no, the left is the vaunted, the right
Yeah.
is the all-seeing, and then the one in the middle is the high one. Is glory be to the high one, and the right one is rest in peace, the all-seeing, and left was here lies the vaunted.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, just the all seeing is his title.
So that one.
Yeah, I
The
mean
right
that's
one.
what I heard Silver Spell refer to him as.
All right.
There's the right one.
Who wants to open it?
Me.
All right, go right ahead.
I open it.
Okay. As you approach, you know what? I'll say this before you open it, just because if not, I don't want to be unfair.
Mhm.
You all have yeah, you have passive perceptions, and Walter would have walked over to read the placards. So Walter, the one on the left, it did say that on the placard. You would notice, however, that the coffin itself would have where is it? You would see a left hand wreathed in flame. The one on the right would have what appears to be, yeah, why not? what appears to be an engraving of a scarab beetle, and the one in the middle would have what appears to be a crystal ball containing many eyes.
A left hand wreathed in flame. Crystal ball command. The one in the middle is the same as the all-seeing one.
We might have to put the placards with the right symbol.
Yeah.
The placard can be moved.
Oh, we don't touch it.
Now I know why this guy got fucking put in a rod. Must be the worst at parties.
He
Or
kept
wizard
spoiling
parties.
Game of Thrones
I-
to the other gods.
I know,
God.
but I'm not going to push my luck on Aaron again, so I'm just going to mute.
Bjorn would burn him.
Yeah, yeah. Can we move the placards?
You attempt to move the placards. They can be moved.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Crystal ball goes with all-seeing.
And the titles. What were the other titles again?
The vaunted and the high one.
And we have a flaming
I've-
hand and what?
I would say Wilfred
Scarab.
should probably get a roll on that.
Yeah.
one.
Wilfred, you could
With
you could
his-
make
Walter will
Oh, yeah,
cast
'cause he's a
guidance on
mistress.
that for him.
Yeah, because he mistress.
Yep, mistress, you mistress. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Wilfred, you would remember Mistra's servant, Azuth, had two other gods under him. One being Savras, and the other one being Velsharoon. And yeah, you would remember that Azuth would be known as the High One. And yeah, you know his symbol is that of a left hand wreathed in flame, pointing skyward. And Savras is the crystal ball containing many kinds of eyes. You wouldn't know too much about Velsharoon, but knowing 2 out of 3, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the high one put with the flame and the last one put with the scarab.
Vaunted.
Yes. Okay. And as you do this, each of them would glow, and you would watch as the symbols within the coffins would also glow. Sorry, etched onto the coffins would also glow. And you would hear the shifting of stone, and you would feel the inside of this mausoleum begin to rumble as each of them would sink down. Each of the coffins would sink down into the floor. And then finally, the middle of the rest of the floor is like this sort of like tiles would like slide over to hide away the coffins. You'd watch as more tiles would kind of like push themselves up and then slide to the left and the right, revealing a set of stairs that goes down into darkness.
We did it.
For now.
Unless these are the bad stairs.
I doubt it.
These are the darkness stairs. But in a good way.
Alright. Wants to go down those dark, spooky stairs. Riddles first.
I thought we already did the riddle one.
Is the nearest ghost still over that way?
Riddles, man.
Yes, technically. Yeah, that would be the nearest ghost to you.
You know what I got near me right now?
Fucking
Zeus
ball.
ball.
I got a
Oh,
cat.
Look at that thing.
Oh, cat
I mean,
ball.
if no one else is, I'll go down first, tapping the stairs with the pole up ahead of me.
Okay. You start walking down the stairs, tapping away with your rod. And at first you would go into the darkness until quite quickly the light behind you would fade. You would begin to see a pinprick of light in front of you. And you go to like turn around. You wouldn't see your friends. The rest of you wouldn't see him.
Fuck.
Great.
Bad stairs. Bad stairs.
Would you
Hold
try
on.
to turn back or would you keep going forward?
I mean, call out. Are you guys
Fucking
still there?
Stairs.
Do we hear this?
You hear nothing. None of you
Fuck.
hear.
Bad stairs.
Well, we
Hold on.
didn't make a meeting point, so the meeting point would be where we were going. I continue
Hold
on.
I'm gonna send Pip into there.
Yeah, Walter and Wilford would both continue onward towards the light.
I'm still tapping as far ahead of me as I can on the stairs, though.
Okay, so apologies because I shouldn't have made the assumption, but when you said that you started going, I kind of figured that everyone would follow along with you. And then Jarvis was like, I'll send Pip down. So, Jarvis, were you staying behind or were all of
I
you
didn't know
just
we were all
following
going in
along?
at once because I thought one person went in, we didn't hear anything or see any of them, so I was sending Pip in to confirm that they were okay.
Okay.
We're all following them.
You're
Stairs.
following? Okay, so I'll say that, like, everybody slowly goes one at a time. Not really relatively too far behind one another. And as I said, you would all just seemingly lose sight of each other and begin to see the light ahead. But as like the last of them, whoever would be taking up the rear, besides Jarvis standing there, waiting at the top of the stairs, and then when you would watch like the last of them just disappear into the darkness, and then you don't even hear them like moving down the stairs anymore. You don't hear like the sort of like, I guess, echoey clicking of, boot heels on stone.
Yeah.
And then you go, all right, shit, I don't hear anybody anymore. And that's weird. I don't see them. You go to send Pip down. The rest of you just keep moving. Just as you begin to send Pip down, Aaron, all of a sudden, your stick hits something, and it's kind of like squishy.
Hey, clean up after your dogs, folks.
And you like take a step forward a little bit more
Yeah.
to where like you might be able to see it, and you would see Pip just kind of slowly blinking, trying to.
Not squishy, it's mechanical.
The thing's got a fucking eyeball on it, doesn't it?
It's a mechanical eye.
Yeah,
As
the
long as
legs.
it's not
The legs have some.
fucking-
Tell me,
it's
there's no
not
springs for me to
fleshy?
punch.
It's not fucking.
It's not a fucking fleshy ball.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole time, I thought it was like a flesh ball and mechanical little.
Incredible.
No, it's
Yeah.
all robotic. Look at the actual token.
Yeah, no,
Hold on.
I agree with Dylan.
Let me shift Z that real quick.
Ball.
Yeah, that's an
Okay.
eyeball on some mechanical legs.
Yeah, I
No.
kind of. All right, fine. It clinks against some sort of glass object, and you would look, and you would see Pip.
Marbles down here.
Fucking marble.
I tried to perceive through Pip. Now I will not be able to if he's technically on another plane of existence.
No, so
Get it.
you're gonna perceive through Pip, and just as you begin perceiving through Pip, you would hear Aaron say, "How did you get ahead of me, Pip?" And you would kind of be like, Pip would be looking down at Aaron from several steps above him.
Well, that's trippy.
Jarvis, you hear me?
I talked through Pip.
How'd Pip get ahead of me down the stairs? How's he further downstairs than I am?
I have.
I went first.
I know. I don't know. I think it's these stairs are weird. They mess with perception. But I can tell you this much: we're still on the same plane. You're still on the same plane of existence.
Just for clarity, Dylan, you said from Jarvis's perspective, Pip is higher on the stairs than I am, right?
That is correct. From your perspective, Pip is lower on the stairs than you.
Yeah, so from what I just said should make no sense to you, Anton.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. These stairs are fucky and mess with our perception.
What is that supposed to mean? It's just a stair.
That's true. Can the others hear
Robert-
any of this?
No.
Uh,
No. Well, actually, who would have been immediately behind Aaron?
I feel like Walter.
Yeah, I'd say at about that point, going down the stairs, you wouldn't have even seen him, and then you would have just bumped right into him.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Well. Hey, Walter.
Hey.
Pip got ahead of us somehow.
that's weird.
Look.
I didn't even
And
hear
I
him pass.
pointed. I haven't picked up the rod, so it's still like on top of Pip. Look. I found him down there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have Pip port back to me, and no one's gonna fall behind.
Wait, you have Pip
He
fall back?
dismisses Pip.
Oh, you fall? Okay, all right, sorry. My brain went numb for a second there, and now I was like, "Wait, what?"
I said port back.
Okay.
He does what I do with Andromeda.
All right, so you bamf him back to you.
Yep.
Pip disappears. And I'd say at that point, whoever would be next in line, behind Walter.
Oh, Walter,
Would
while
like-
I have you here, I have something for you. Sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Before someone else pops up, if possible. Well, Walter, I have something for you here.
Mhm.
And I pull out one of the 3 Ed plushes.
Oh,
Based
You
on
missed the whole thing.
how it looks like this is the something from Nianzaru, the arena.
Yeah. I don't think Ed knows I bought him, but
yeah.
you got one now.
I'll stuff it in my bag before Ed pops out of the darkness.
It'd be really
As-
funny if Ed was the next one.
Hey,
Yeah, what
you guys
did
here?
you mention?
I was gonna say it wasn't the next one. Sure. Let's be the next one.
You just kind of.
That wouldn't be strange at all.
I mean, you don't usually take up the back, right? I mean, like
No.
you usually be in the front or like the middle.
Yeah.
So
It stands to reason.
it does stand to reason. This is famously.
Famously.
Many are saying.
You know,
Famously, many are saying, etc., etc. Yeah.
I have to say this real quick. A couple days back when I was with my mother, we were driving, and she goes, like, I hope we don't run into traffic. And I'm like, no, see, now that you said that, you just jinxed it. We're going to run into traffic. So what you need to do is say that famously, we do not run into traffic around this time of day. And she goes, oh, really? Is that how it works? And despite it being
100%.
like rush hour when we should have ran into traffic, we did not. And then she just gave me this look of like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I can't believe it. It works in life sometimes too. This is
dude.
amazing. It's a cheat code. But yeah, so you would then like sort of bump into Walter, and you'd see like Walter and Aaron standing there, a little bit lower on the stairs than you.
Hey, so is there anything weird?
Yeah, Pip. I went down the stairs first. I'm pretty sure, and Pip was ahead of us, and then he just disappeared while I had him under the pole.
I did typically say through.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, but it's definitely Pip because Jarvis was talking to us, and then it just kind of disappeared.
There. Truly mysterious.
Yeah. Guess we keep going down then. Maybe stick together because it was weird. We all got separated. I couldn't hear y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something was weird.
Or should we wait for the others? What do
We
y'all
definitely
think?
should wait for the others.
Okay, we just wait.
Okay.
We all enter idle animation.
Yeah, to idle animation. Who would have been bringing up the rear? Bruce
Anvil's
or
all in an uproar.
Wilfred?
Yeah, I guess I would.
Technically me now.
Are you're going down after them, or are you still waiting up
Yeah.
there?
No, I'm
Wait,
still
how
going
did you
because
get
after I
past
ported Pit back to me, I started making my way down.
Yeah, but it would either be Wilfred or Bruce would be the next ones out of the darkness.
Yeah. So would it be? Would Bruce have followed
Yeah,
last
sure. Yeah.
or next? Okay. All right. So yes, you idle animation, and then Bruce would come down.
Holy
Welcome.
shit! I thought I lost you guys.
Now we're good.
Yeah, it feels like we've been walking down for a long time.
Today's your lucky day. Let's hear it. We're just doing Oblivion NPC lines.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
That's no, not that.
Hmm. But then eventually, Wilfred would come up the rear and see you all idling.
All right. So what the fuck?
Hold on, we gotta wait for Jarvis now.
How far
Guys,
down
I'm
does it feel like we've?
Guys, I'm already
God.
here.
You're not already here.
No, you are not already there.
Telepathically, because Wilfred's still linked to Jarvis. He's like, "We're all together now. Could you maybe hurry up down the stairs?"
All right.
If
So
that somehow does not go to him in the darkness, then I don't know.
Does it?
yeah, it would get to him. Sure.
I'm already down here, making my way.
Guys, if we all hold hands, we can't get separated.
Can't argue with that logic.
All right. So I'll say it feels a while. Like it feels quite a bit, and then just when you feel like, man, I feel like we've been waiting for too long. Jarvis just kind of like stumbles into Wilfred.
The fuck?
Okay.
How do you guys
All right,
not
so
already-
everyone get a line, buddy.
We conga line?
Yeah, I
hold,
say-
hold hands with your line, buddy.
Or we can just get a rope and like follow along. I'll hold on to the rope.
Yeah, but what if something weird happens with the rope? What if like we end up with 2 ropes and don't know about it?
That'd be insane.
Fuck. That would be crazy.
Wait, then we can. Oh shit, we found a way to make unlimited money. We just keep.
Oh, we got the unlimited rope glitch.
The unlimited rope.
What's a glitch? Is that a
Holy
future
hell.
thing?
I mean, yes, but also, I think that word exists. It does not. That word was not invented until the 60s, apparently.
Well.
Unknown origin. Likely originates from the Yiddish glisht.
It comes from outside of the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
you know, and something's messed up in reality.
So are you all holding onto a rope, or are you all holding hands? How are you proceeding?
Yeah, let's just hold
I'll
hands.
do- Yeah. If everyone's good with the hands, we'll do the
Yeah.
hands.
Okay. Let's do the hands.
Okay, I'll hold hands.
We'll do hands with you, whatever.
All right, you all hold hands, and you start proceeding down.
So Aaron, Walter, Ed, Bruce, Wilfred, Jarvis.
Yep, yeah, that'll be the marching order.
I mean, if this don't work, we're gonna have to teach Ed how to long jump backwards.
I can figure it out.
Woohoo!
I
Ed
would, like,
shoots out of the
explore.
mausoleum.
I just flip out of the mausoleum easily.
It's
First
back in
try.
Austin somehow. We don't know
First
how.
try.
Breaks the sound barrier by backwards long jumping.
That's a PB.
I did that faster than Wilfred could teleport.
But you continue on. And you continue on for quite a while until
What the hell?
you feel like at this point you should be quite deep. And you always, that like little pinprick of light ahead of you, it never gets bigger until all of a sudden it goes from being like just this tiny little like moat almost to where it's starting to get larger and larger and larger until and it's strange as it's getting bigger, your footfalls, you know you're going downstairs, are just becoming heavier and heavier, and you keep having to like push more through your quads, almost as if you're climbing up, even though you're watching yourself go down, until finally the light sort of just flashes in front of you, and you all come out into the mausoleum.
Man, we made it to the start.
Wait, like where the tiles moved away and all that?
Yes. However, the doors are not open.
Really?
I checked the plaques.
Walter goes and opens the door to check outside.
You open the door, and the same graveyard would be present. However, I wish I had a night variant of this, but it is night.
Oh, I don't like
does
this.
does it seem like we were climbing stairs long enough that it should be night because of the hours till sunset and sunrise? Like, does that seem natural?
No, because we left early in the morning.
I know, but he said we've been climbing for a very long time. I don't know what a very long time is.
It, as you were at first descending, then what felt like climbing despite seeing yourself descending, it felt like hours. To you, it felt like almost the whole day passed. It's weird. It's weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of those situations where that one's tricky.
Jeez.
Walter, make sure these are the same plaques.
Yeah, Walter will go and read the plaques.
Like, make sure we're really in the same place.
The plaques all do say the same things.
Are they in the correct positions?
They are, yeah. As last you remember them to be.
So we climbed down, and we're back.
I'm confused.
Are we? Now I'm worried that we're not really back where we were, and that we're in Mir Walter's house.
What the shit?
That or something's messing with the metaphysics of our current existence.
Maybe this is just part of the labyrinth.
Did anyone feel like we turned around when we were going the stairs?
I don't think so.
No.
What about the ghosts? Are you still concentrating on that spell?
No, that would have disappeared after an hour.
So
I mean, magic.
this is
Yes, if it
this is
was
where it's
really that
weird.
long.
That is a query of a
Felt
question.
like it was that long, but strangely enough, you are still concentrating on the spell.
That means
Okay,
I would still see invisibility.
It was
as
less
well.
than an hour.
So
I
something
want to.
affected our perception of time.
Is the nearest ghost that direction?
No, the nearest ghost is over here.
Oh shit!
Guys,
Am I
the nearest
looking at
ghost is directly across from the door.
I told you not to tell me.
I mean, I didn't tell you where.
Fuck, it was a little urgent.
There's two across from the doors, Walter. It could be in the room with us, or it could be out there.
Yeah, aren't you glad he didn't say?
Well, since Ed.
Walter's scared.
Oh shit! Okay. Well, since Ed took the door that was going ahead first the first time, I'll take these doors and open them up.
Walter already opened them.
Yeah,
Never
Walter
fucking
already
mind.
opened them.
Walter is in a fetal position.
Yeah, Jarvo, look over there. See if you can see.
What am I
But
seeing?
don't stare too long this time.
I'll take a
Oh,
generous
yeah, you gotta be
belief.
respectful.
You would see you would see standing there, head sort of held low, with his back to you, facing towards the gravestone. This sort of spectral entity, and the more you look at him, you think he might be a soldier of some sort.
Can I tell from what era?
It's easy enough. It seems to be of the current era.
Okay. Okay. Is it
Does-
just him?
Currently,
Okay.
Does the graveyard seem to be of like the same state, like as far as like how well kept or dust and that kind of stuff in the mausoleum and what we can see out the door?
seems to be about the same. Yeah.
What about
also, is Walter in a fetal position right now?
He is not, but he's scared.
Okay.
Just because you have the frightened condition doesn't mean you immediately go to the fetal position.
I don't know. I don't know how
Not that scared, dude. I'm not.
That's what I was asking.
Oh.
What about the constellations? Are they correct? Or can we not see the stars if we look up?
That's a good one.
Ooh, here's a fun one. It's not constellation of ours, but of Faerun. Eh?
No,
like that?
no, it would be it would be yeah, you'd be able to say you'd look up yeah. And you'd notice that they're inverse, the constellations.
They're inverse.
We're definitely somewhere else, as well, the constellations are mirrored.
Oh shit!
The cat is attacking my.
Is that supposed to happen?
Normally no, but again, must be part of the labyrinth, I guess.
Again. Pissing me off. Okay. Jesus.
Jarvis, can you check magic again? See if like we're
Gosh.
being messed with, maybe.
Fact.
Actually, is the graveyard mirrored?
Well, the writing wasn't.
Yeah, the writing wasn't.
The writing wasn't. The graveyard does not appear to be. No.
Okay, just the constellations.
Am I sensing any magic of illusion that could be fucking with us?
Or
No.
enchantment, maybe.
But as you guys, no, you don't sense any magic. As you stand there,
We
and
realize
you're sort of just trying to figure out things. You realize, you would realize, Jarvis would be the only one that could see it. Aaron would know where it is.
Jarvis can't see it
but
anymore
you
because
would-
he cast detect magic.
I guess
No.
technology, you're right.
So
So-
invisibility is not concentration.
Oh, it's not concentration.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
not.
right.
He's chilling.
That's how I can have both going.
Yeah,
You
he's good.
would, you would all hear, but not see the source. Save Jarvis. Someone singing.
Hello, my baby.
Can
Hello,
we
my
get a
honey.
direction?
It sounds like it's coming from right here,
The ghost is singing, guys.
and you would hear, kind of hoarse, almost kind of like choking it out. One wore blue and one wore gray. As they marched along their way, a fife and drum began to play, all on a beautiful morning. One was gentle, one was kind, one came home, one stayed behind. Cannonball didn't pay no mind.
I know this song. I don't think Aaron would though.
Real sad.
This is for my own knowledge. I don't know what you would roll for if you know a song.
I could argue history, but I feel like performance could work too. Yeah, especially if you've sung it before, and then you have fucking keen mind. So like performance plus the
I'm-
keen mind. Yeah.
Charisma
I
history.
mean, I didn't though. So
Oh yeah, he hasn't. Yeah. But you would watch. Yeah, Jarvis, you would watch as this guy turns around and looks right at you.
At me or at Aaron?
He looks at you.
Second he starts turning towards me, I'm not looking.
You don't look.
That's respectful.
I don't want to
That's
piss off another ghost.
That's good for you.
You look away from him, and then you would feel an unnatural chill immediately to your left, and you'd hear, "Cannonball, don't pay no mind,
Oh, you gotta be fucking.
or you're gentle, or you're kind. Won't think of the folks you behind, all on a beautiful morning."
Jarvis looks up, is the ghost right in front of his face?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Actually, he'd be kind of
Oh yeah.
he'd be like right here, and I'd say,
And is
Walter,
am I
you'd
the
feel
only
the
one who
cold,
can see
too.
him right now.
you're the only one that you can see, but Walter would just feel this unnatural cold.
I'm gonna scoop up Walter. All right.
Hi.
And you would see this. He couldn't be older than his mid-20s. Surprisingly well decorated for that age, wearing a cavalry hat and uniform, saber at his hip, and you just see a massive hole sort of ripped through the left-hand side of his body that you think and
Cannonball.
at first you think it was a single cannonball, but
Grape shot.
you realize it's grape shot. It's like a concentration of a bunch of these little, and he looks at you, his jaw kind of like slack and cocked a little bit to the right.
Hi.
He was one of 5 ruffians that broke into a man's house.
He was one of my own a musket.
Hally ho,
But
lads.
of course.
We're just passing by. We mean you no ill fate.
Jarvis, he just said it don't matter if you're gentle or you're kind. Cannonball don't pay no mind.
He leans
Yeah.
into you, Jarvis.
Don't bring up
But you're not
intentions to him.
seeing what I'm seeing right now. You don't see his current state.
You see as he leans closer to you, despite the spectral nature of him, you see like the whites having like formed over his eyes, like the cataracts, and
Yep.
the rotted teeth, and what seem to be like maggots poking out of like different parts of his loose and saggy flesh. And he gets as close as he can, so much so. You said what?
But it's all spectral.
It's spectral. It's spectral but strange. As he gets closer to you, like it's almost as if it's like solid in front of you, and you watch as like one of the maggots like falls out of his skin and hits the ground, but it's not a spectral maggot. It's like an actual maggot.
Oh shit! Does anyone else see that maggot on the ground?
And he goes, 2 girls waiting by the railroad track. One wore blue and one wore black. Waiting there by the railroad track for their darlings to come back. All on a beautiful morning. And then he would just like reach out a hand and it would like sort of pass through you and you would just feel this cold intensely within the depth of yourself. And you would watch as the rest of you would see Jarvis's eyes would roll into the back of his head. And Jarvis, as he sort of like, yeah, I need a wisdom save, as he starts to like seize in front of you guys.
Not again! Yes!
You begin to see like flashes of the war and
Yeah.
you sort of like push it away and out of your mind, and all of a sudden his hand just gets like shunted out of your chest.
I do not consent. Grabbing the staff, shillelagh.
Guys singing a song that ain't written yet. I don't think.
Okay, you shillelagh him.
I have shillelagh cast on the Beyond the Vast Stars.
Okay. And are you striking him with the staff, or are you just casting it?
I'm just casting. Does it look like he's about to make another advance on me or anyone else?
His jaw just completely unhinges to the point where like it seems like it's just going to fall off, and he just goes. And when he does, you would all now see him standing there, and you would watch as countless blue spectral forms would begin to rise from the graves all around you.
Now I smash.
Why
No,
isn't
it's
Marcus here?
Wait, he's not here?
Do I get an attack roll off or initiative?
Yeah, all right. Aaron, sure. Aaron can get that off, and you can get off an attack, and then we're going to go into initiative.
Because awesome enough, shillelagh is a bonus action.
That's the wrong one. Behold, smash. Oh, sorry, I didn't put up the. There we go. All right, the 10 is there. Yeah, they all.
I found Ed's roll for him.
God damn it.
Oh, that's what
I
that
took
went.
it.
Thanks.
Jarvis also took it.
Also, I technically have extra attack. Can I get 2 or just the 1?
It's just the one.
Okay. Does 15 even hit?
No, 15 does not hit.
The spooky ghost.
You do not hit the spooky gunst.
The cool thing is, this staff, that's actually, now I'm looking at, that's actually a pretty low roll.
That fucking rules, dude.
The funny thing is, I still got my detect magic and see invisibility going. Because shillelagh, not concentration.
Alright, do we have... Do everybody... Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Before we start, let's take quick tenor.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we come back. Is it your dexterity is a 13, Bruce? Let me just double check what this guy's dex is. Okay, yeah, he's
Heck,
definitely.
Walter
gonna
had disadvantage on that initiative. He's frightened.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, damn.
It's still 11.
Alright. 11.12. Yeah, you, Walter, have to roll these with the Wraith. See who goes first, because you have the
Heavens
same.
forbid.
Ooh.
Damn. Alright, best 2 out of 3.
Sudden death rollies.
Sudden death rollies.
Why is it taking so long to roll? There we go.
Oh my god.
Up, Walter lost. Walter died. You hate to see it.
Walter dead. Okay. Alright, Bruce, you're up.
Alright, hold on, let me just read something. It's equal to or less than half. Oh, round it up. Nice. Okay. I'm going to cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise as the googly eyes on Balmung.
back.
The googly eyes rolling on Balmung are shifting a little bit. I don't know who has them, but the googly eyes are still there.
Yeah, I got him.
Someone do it back.
You want him?
As no, you keep them. As I sprout out some wings, and I'm going with lower planes.
Okay.
So I got necrotic resistance. And then I am doing 2 pew-pews with the doctor's order, because that was a bonus action.
You're right, it is a bonus action. Oh, shit.
1. Oh, and I'm
Yeah.
going to do this guy up front.
It's the otherworldly fellas.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that'll hit the 19. Alrighty. As these spectral wings appear behind you and you pull out the gun and take a shot, you would watch as like the bullet, even though he's spectral, it seems to just solidly impact and actually just knock the right hand part of his jaw off as the flesh just snaps and it slowly starts to like hang off to the side, off to the left.
Alright, taking another shot.
15 unfortunately misses.
Alright. That's my turn. I am going to fly up here. I'm gonna... Does it say...
On top of the mausoleum?
Yep, 40. I have 40 feet flying speed, so I'm gonna try to fly up there to the top.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet up.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. He was closer to yeah. He was closer to Jarvis. So he will draw forth that saber of his. And he is going to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll do that first. He will pull out... not pull out. He would pull from his bugle. His bugle? He'd pull from his belt the bugle.
The bugle.
Pulls his bugle out of the bugle.
Or the snack food.
Don't fucking bugle.
The fucking
Yeah,
horn, not the snake. It doesn't
The
exist yet.
chips.
Not the
They took my chips.
He pulls it out and there's a little and when he does, give me moment. Where is it? The problem of having so many goddamned folders.
Happens, man.
Not that. Aha! I found it!
Oh,
Oh god, a nightmare. 2 nightmares.
oh, he summoned the hosses.
This is a
He summoned the
nightmare.
It's someone
Hosses.
Calvary.
Yeah, like
Summoned Calvary. As he does that, and I will say that there are. Yeah. We'll do. Where are these guys? There they are. Much easier to find. No, not that. Yeah, there we go.
Are those
mean, they-
white locks? Are those supposed to be white locks?
Those are. There's something.
They're liches.
But he summons
Let's
them.
go.
No, they're not liches. They're not liches. Jesus
had-
Guys,
Christ.
we got this. 2 liches. We got
I
this.
don't,
2
I don't
liches
fucking
riding
sweat that shit,
nightmares.
dude.
Enter the battle. Let's go.
I don't
And
sweat
then
that shit.
he will. Oh, I know. That's his action. That's all he does. And I'll add them to the turn order. Walter.
Walter will make. Well, that's at the end of his turn. I'm looking at Wilfred's sheet. Walter will, with his reach of the knight's figure of his pitchfork. Booming blade's only within 5 feet. Yeah, he will attack with knight's figure on this guy at disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, 26. Yeah, that's good.
Could have been a crit, but I'm scared.
25 piercing.
And Walter's too scared to keep a billowing, but he will use his bonus action to help Ed, as Ed does have a kill quest. So
Oh,
he can
it's
add
got a
my
kill.
proficiency bonus to all damage rolls to that creature.
Time to kill.
And you have advantage on your first attack.
Okay. But yeah, as you run this guy through with Knight's Vigor, just sort of adding to the many puncture holes in his body, he kind of like grabs the jaw and knocks it back into place, seemingly just sort of like sewing itself back together almost. And he just looks at you with contempt.
And Walter's not scared of the ghosts, of just general ghosts anymore, but he could still be frightened by the Wraith's abilities if they have it.
Okay. All right.
Would in theory be threatened.
Wilfred.
Wilfred is going to. I love having 2 characters back to back.
You did this to yourself.
I did. Wilfred's gonna move somewhere. He is going to. You know what? He's going to buff Ed. He's gonna
What?
cast. That's 30 feet.
Wow.
He's in range. I will spend twin. I'll spend 3 sorcery points to twin haste on Bruce and Ed.
Holy Christ.
Oh!
Okay.
Wait, who's getting the haste besides that?
Ed and Bruce.
Bruce. 'Cause
Okay.
he's got the guys. He's got the fellas.
And that is actually I'll use a bonus action to shove this guy 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
I need a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
DC 18.
You know, despite being a fucking ghost, apparently he doesn't have the ability to not be moved, so, strength save.
That's
That shouldn't be an
vulnerable.
advantage.
That's a fail. He moves 5 feet away. And Wilfred will back up into the mausoleum.
Clippy here.
Okay. Let me be here. Oh, yeah, with the way he pushed, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, it has to be straight away or straight towards for the telekinetic.
Oh, yeah. So he gets pushed like on an angle, and he sort of like hits up against the gravestone and pushes himself back forward out of it. But as you flee in, Ed,
God damn it. Kind of punch the shit out of some gaunts. I will go over here and I will Giant's Might.
oh boy,
Just going big very fast.
Big and fast. I was gonna pull out Balmung, but they're not gonna have blood for him, so I think he wouldn't be happy with that.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so weird problem to have. So it is punchy slashy time. Let's start with the one who was closest to us, which is gonna be this fella.
So you can't behead a ghost.
That's true. Yeah. What do you mean nearly headless?
Like this.
Boop.
17. The first one misses.
You had advantage if you're attacking this guy.
Which guy? This guy?
This guy, yeah.
Oh, the one we roll again. Swag.
Oh yeah,
Better.
29 will hit.
A little better. I'm gonna try using a, because who knows if they're necrotic vulnerable. So that would be 17 necrotic. I don't know if
17. He doesn't
Boosts.
take as much as you think he would.
yeah, but just take something. All right, cool.
And takes an additional 5 slashing.
Plus,
So, is that it's 8 plus 5 plus 12? So it's 25. 25 plus 5. Okay, 30. Yes.
amazing.
All right.
I have one more. Oh no, 2 more because I'm hasted. So I'm hasted.
So, well, it's. Is it only the first attack that's an advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
that's
the help.
the help.
Okay. So, yeah, the 13
unfortunate.
will miss.
Ooh.
And then
Show
you
him
have.
again, right?
Technically, you have 2 more because you have 3 attacks and then the hasted action.
Right. Well, this was my. Oh, this was my second attack.
Yeah, it's only your second attack.
Boom.
And the 25 will definitely hit.
Plus 5?
Plus
5 to that, so it's
That's 17.
17. Yeah, there you go. I don't know where I was
And-
blanking.
And
18. Okay, so he would sort of begin to flicker a little bit.
the flickering, huh?
20, yeah, 20 will land.
Okay. Wait, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's my last attack.
Plus 5.
15.
So 20.
20. Okay.
20. Okay, amazing. I have no other decks. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. All right. We'll start with this one is a no circle. Yeah. And come over here. As this ghosty boy approaches you with a saber drawn, and he is going to. Yeah, he's going to make 2 slashes at Walter.
That'll hit.
3
I'm
and 18.
gonna,
That'll hit.
I'm gonna runic shield one of those.
Okay. So you got to reroll. Which one you want me to reroll?
First one.
This one. Okay.
Both of them hit, so it doesn't really matter. Please. Oh, sad. Okay.
It's unfortunate. But so they both hit. It's 8 slashing and 11, so a total of 19. This one right here. He is in proximity to Ed, but there it goes. So he's gonna come right here.
Ah,
He's gonna go for Jarvis, and yeah, why not? We'll say, even though it's a saber, he'll two-hand it because it's practical.
Nope.
17
Nope.
and a 12. Okay.
Four rolls.
And then this one, yeah, come over here to flank and beep, 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 beep. I'll take some swipes at you at your heels.
Who's that at?
That's at Ed.
Ow!
So it's 1 miss and 1 hit.
No, that was the first one.
The first.
And then this would be the second one.
Oh yeah. Natural 20 and whatever are both gonna hit.
Okay. So 19 and then 27.
27.
But as they do their little charge and swing their spectral sabers at you, then these two, upon their mares of night, yeah.
No.
What was it? He got. Oh, they could do some things. I gotta figure out. Hold on. Yeah. Why is this not as a... It's never as a fucking attack. I hate that. Will it roll it? Oh! It did. Okay.
Eldritch Blast!
Yeah, so this one... Yeah, I think he gets 2. Yeah, Bruce
you
is up
blasting?
there. So he's gonna take 2 Eldritch Blast at Bruce.
Ouchies.
Let me see if the second one...
First one hits.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'm gonna shield that first one.
Oh, okay. Alright, you
Even
shield.
with the plus 2
This is both-
AC from Tasha's, it still hits?
I have the armor that gives me basically Warcaster, gives me advantage on saving throws, but it's 14 AC. So
Ah,
But using shield does good things for you, right?
No, you shield.
Shield
yeah,
does
now
work.
I have it for the round.
But he'll miss. And then the other one... Yeah, he will. Why not? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Just gotta make sure of one additional. So that would be 2, 3, 4. Okay. He's going to send 2 scorching rays, 2 at Aaron and 2 at Bruce. So I'll do Aaron first.
He has disadvantage against me.
What's disadvantage against you? Oh yes, protection from good and evil.
Yep.
Yep. So I'll take 2, 14 and a 10.
Those will both miss.
And then his straight rolls at Bruce. He's got the shield. 15 and a 24. So I think the 24 still hits you?
Wait, hold on. I'm doing math right now. I wouldn't have to use the shield. I forgot about the haste also gives me +2 on top of the +2 from otherworldly guys. So that one would have missed that first one.
Holy shit,
Oh,
he's mathing.
Okay. All right.
There's a lot of +2s in here.
My God.
All right.
But the 24 would have hit, so I would have shielded that one.
And would the shield bring you up to be able
Yeah, it
to?
would bring me to 25.
Holy shit. Okay.
Jesus.
Bruce
All
is
right.
now the AC tank.
Bruce, yeah.
Well, yeah, if I had
Ridiculous.
plate armor still, it would be like I'd be close to 30.
Cool.
Ridiculous.
And then I will. Yeah, because it's stupid. The horses are gonna move,
Yo,
and they're just gonna move them like over here. All right, Jarvis, you're up.
Okay. Ready for this, dudes? As I talk to the staff.
The dudes are ready.
As I smack.
You smack. Behold, smash. All right, you're hitting the guy right in front of you.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
magical bludgeoning.
Yeah, that'll hit. All right, as you bonk him.
The bludge.
Alright, then I'm gonna rear up. And the guy on the horse. I'm gonna smack him.
Smack him.
Nobody left unsmacked.
Yeah, as he shot at us with Eldritch Blast, right?
This one tried to do scorching ray. Yeah,
This one did Eldritch Blast.
yeah, the one up north. Yeah.
Well, regardless, he did
Eldritch
spells,
Blaze.
and now he's getting smacked in. Attempted to be smacked in the face. Does 14 hit?
Attempted to be smacked in the face. Let me just double check.
You have been smacked in the face.
This is plus. That would just miss.
Really?
Yes.
Good to know. Okay. Alright. Anything in the good old spell repertoire? No. Shield up. Dragon flaring. Come on, you undead bitches.
Bitches.
My bitches.
Am I essentially back to back with Ed right now?
Back to
ass.
thigh.
Back
Yeah.
To, yeah.
Definitely back to thigh.
Back to ass.
I'm gonna hold my ground and just essentially act as a bit of a wall right here.
Against ghosts.
Oh. Okay. Alright. That's it for you, Aaron.
Hello.
Come on, Arn.
Come on, Arn.
I ain't got much for this. I walk down here, and I'm gonna cast a spell on the fire horse
Okay.
as I
Are you getting silly?
whisper very unnerving things into this horse's ears.
Would you say
Oh.
like dissonance?
I don't know why it sent twice.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Quite dissonant things into it.
Oh my god.
That poor horse.
So the horse needs to make a wisdom save.
Holy
Yeah.
fucking shit.
I'm gonna make some nice spicy glue out of you. That is a fail.
Damn.
So it just my DC's 18. So the horse takes 10 psychic damage
Okay.
and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows it to. Which
Is force
don't know how fast it is force. It is not force movement.
Not force movement. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to move away from me by its fastest speed as fast as it can.
Oh, by its fastest speed. Okay.
But it's force movement for the rider.
Yeah, you can
Because on foot it would get there, but its fastest movement is flying, so it's gonna fly over there.
And Jarvis and I would both get attacks on the horse, not on its rider.
I'm gonna hold my
Yes.
reactions right now.
Okay.
Okay. I am also holding my reaction. I was banking on Jarvis.
Okay.
But that's very fair.
Because
If
I don't
if
think Ed
it's
gets-
one
Ed doesn't get
presumably
reach, does he?
could. I don't have reach now.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to inspire Ed.
Oh, I feel so buffed.
Ed, you get a horseshoe.
what words do you say or sing to inspire Ed?
My horseshoe. Marshmallow power.
Marshmallow.
Look. Marshmallow power.
I'm just singing the Two Brothers song.
Hell yeah.
Cannonball don't pay no mind.
I guess not. Cannonball. But
But already.
Good and bad, the ugly don't pay no mind.
That's it for you, Bruce.
Okay. Bruce is feeling very strong right now. He is going to slap 5 anti-monster bullets into his gun and blast 5 of them into this guy over here's face.
holy bejesus.
Oh my god.
With an action surge.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 attacks on the first one, 2 attacks on the second action, and then 1 from
Haste. Yeah.
haste.
I love my
Okay.
guys. I love my guys.
So I'm blasting them 5 times.
Jesus.
1,
That. Yeah, that'll hit.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Damn, I'm rolling like shit. So 18.
Those all hit.
Man, these
Okay.
liches are easy to hit.
These bitches are easy to
Well, they're not liches.
These liches are no problem.
If they were liches, you'd be having a little bit of problem. Okay. So is it that's the first one. So this is
5.
25. Okay.
Second one.
The
31.
Okay. He was looking a little ragged with the first one. The second one brings him down, and then I will just say, because that also just beats the horse's AC, if you want to put the rest of them into the horse.
Yeah, I'm blasting the horse too.
Where's the horse?
So that's 17.
Aren't nightmares corrupted Pegasi?
17. Nightmares are
They're Pegasi, but like badass.
oh, you said 17. Okay, 17.
Type shit.
Okay.
So that's 3. Here's 4. 25.
25. I think that puts it at. Yeah, it's past bloodied.
The last one is
Well past bloodied.
24?
Yeah, 24. Okay. You just bang bang off with the first two. Each of them like just hits him in each eye socket. The head just crumbles along with the rest of the body into like dust. The horse rears back. As it does, you let the next three go, slamming into like its chest. And as it like comes back down, it kind of like the front two legs buckle. It sort of almost hits the ground with its face, and it slowly pushes itself back up. A bunch of blood just leaking out now, which actually I don't think it'd be blood, it'd be more like ichor, but this just starts to kind of like leak onto the floor, and it's just very barely still standing.
Got it. That's my turn. I'm staying floating.
Alrighty. Alright.
Yeah,
El Comandante.
you rip
Ah!
Pegasus's wings off in the most painful way, and that makes the nightmare.
Yeah, I'd be real mad about that too if that happened to me. Fight me.
Yep, yep. Alright. So, yeah, he's gonna make... Yeah, he's gonna make a 3 longsword attacks. Well, saber. A 19.
Nor.
A
You're
24. And the 24.
You're-
Nar.
no.
Alright, he kind of like overjudges it, and then he for 14.
14.
And then he is going to. Oh yeah, that's all he can. Yeah. Yeah, that's all he does. Walter.
All right. Well, this guy next to me is gonna have a really bad day. Booming blade with my pitchfork. Where is it? Shit, there it is. You know what?
Jesus.
Let me look at the different options I have.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll shove him with a commoner
guess.
combo. Thunderstruck!
Alright, that is.
How do these things react to thunder?
You're struck, brother.
Thunder, they get struck.
Ew, you
Yeah,
whore.
they get thunderstruck. So is it that's 31, 31, 47. Yeah.
Jesus, man.
You thunderstruck. And as you do, like the body goes flying backwards, the spectral body
He's just
impacts
dead.
into the
Okay.
nightmare and dies. Yeah. As it sort of just like dissolves into like a puddle of
Did that thing
ectoplasm.
take any damage before? Or did I just one shot a ghost?
You just one shot it.
Okay.
Yeah. You did 2 more damage than its max health.
All right. Then I'll
Yeah, that's about that.
go over here and help Ed with this one.
Okay.
With this one, yeah.
I thought it was about to be like, and I'll do it again.
And I'll
I can only
one-shot
attack
another.
once.
Why not?
I do a fuck ton of damage, but it's only once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
like a rogue.
you're
I'm a
just like
bootleg
yeah.
rogue.
You get one shot,
Wilfred, oh boy.
as
Yep.
they say.
Your
Yeah, you thought you were
turn's
done?
over. Now it's your turn.
Yep.
Chain lightning?
I am
Motherfucker.
not using chain lightning on this view.
Just a
I did
casual
think about it at the start, but I'm going to.
Casual chain lightning enjoyer.
The average chain lightning enjoyer.
Creature I can Let's see. I can't see him.
Scooby Doo.
Then I can see him. I'm going to psychic glance this guy.
Mark, you can lance him psychically.
Which one?
The guy way over here.
Oh, that's why I wasn't seeing the ping. This guy.
Yep. Need a intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Famously.
Famous
I forgot. Second glance is 4th level.
Yep.
Okay.
psychic lance.
All right. He's incapacitated until start of my next turn.
I said 20 damage.
Yep, my next turn.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna retreat back in to the mausoleum so I don't lose concentration.
Ridiculous. Okay.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay.
Ed.
Man, I'm surrounded by motherfuckers. Shit. Look at all these fellas. Big bonus action. I'm gonna hill rune myself because they have real swords that do real slashing damage. And for my action, I'm going to whirl around and slash this guy who is being harried by Walter.
He is being carried by Walter.
Harried. Here we go. Wow.
Oh yeah, nice 25.
Acceptable. Acceptable. Oh, sorry. Let me actually roll damage.
+5.
So you like whirl around, and because of like your height, you slash downward, and like Walter, you watch as like the top of his head just kind of like briefly gets disconnected from the rest of it, and then it just kind of sucks back in and like reconnects itself. These are
Almost
5
dead.
more. 17 plus 5 is 22. Yeah, it's some good damage.
That's good damage.
He is starting to get a little wispy.
Getting a little wispy, huh?
Getting a little wispy. Yeah, like the hair and like hat on top of his head is kind of a little blurry.
I'm gonna follow through. I'm gonna spin back around, and I'm going to swing at the Comandante.
Oh, Herr Commandant. Okay. Oh, yeah, 2026 will get Herr Commandante.
Sure will. I'm gonna use my fire root.
Oh.
Fire style. So
Alrighty.
it's strength save.
Strength save, and that's 16 damage. Okay. So you whirl around, you swipe him with that one, and then normally the fire shackles just sort of like appear and try to hold them in place, but strangely, this time they seem to shoot up from the ground and try to latch his arms and bring them down towards, and you watch him like sink a few inches into the dirt.
Jesus. All right. Strength save.
He's got to make a strength save. That should not be an advantage, so that's a fail.
That is a fail. Fella is restrained.
Ready.
And then I'm going to spin back around, and I'm going to go back to doing El Senor Wispy over here.
Senior Wispy.
Which I guess we are flanking anyway, right? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get the bonus damage from that help, basically.
I love bonus damage. I love getting advantage on my attack rolls.
Oh.
I love rolling natural 20s and critical damage.
That's what
Oh, wait,
20s are.
did I remove my fire? No, I did not. Oopsies.
+5.
So is that?
So it's 8 plus 1 on the giant smite, and then 15 slashing plus 5. So 20 9.
29. Okay. You whirl back around, and this time it's almost kind of more like a downward punch as you catch him with the blade and bisect his wispy form as he re-dies and sort of collapses into what's left of him into an ectoplasmic puddle.
You got him this time, Ed.
Peace. Yeah, peace. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna. Wait, do I get one more attack?
Yes, because you're hasted.
3 or 4. El Boon.
Oh, yeah, 26.
And there we go.
All right. This one was focusing on Jarvis, did not expect you to whirl around, and you kind of like watch Jarvis as it hits him. Not so much in the face as like he was kind of like holding his saber in his left hand menacingly, and you watch as like Ed's arm blade just kind of like whooshes through, and then the hand like almost goes to fall to the side and clatter, but you watch him like move the rest of the arm and suck it back in, and looks over at Ed like, "What the hell?"
Alright. Alright, yeah, that's not my turn.
Okay. All right. He is the last of them. He will commit. He's going to not at advantage. He's going to make 2 attacks at Jarvis with his saber. No.
Ew, did that slash with your saber.
And then a 10. I'm assuming neither of those hit. Jarvo, me boy! I know that the 8 definitely doesn't hit you, but
25 AC with shield, man.
oh my god.
25. What the fuck do you know about that, Dylan? What the fuck do you know about 25 AC?
You know what? You're right. I don't fucking know nothing about 25 AC with the shield. I definitely don't regret my decisions.
Registering these attacks right now.
I'm not even... Dude,
He's not.
your
I'm
words
not even on
aren't
the
even
same
reaching my
spectrum
brain.
as you. Yeah.
You're not even reaching my brain. You know why? Because I have shield. You stupid idiot.
Hey, this guy's a good.
Yeah, I don't listen unless it's my turn because of
I mean,
my.
his horse, his nightmare
Oh, you're
is
right.
intelligent enough.
You're right.
Like normally he wouldn't be able to command his mount, but the nightmare's intelligent, so
Yes, this is true.
just so you're aware, Dylan,
It's gonna fly over here.
the regular sword race can only hit me if they get a 19 or 20.
All right,
As I'm hovering over the attack roll.
Just so you know, I'm
note to
pretty goated.
self: lower crit range to 1.
That or
Yes.
I've been trying to hand off the shield to someone, but no one's getting.
Okay, that one hit you. Yeah. That one hit you. What you
That
gonna
is
do?
not my...
I can't
Oh,
use
yeah.
shields.
Just roll a fucking 20.
I know it's my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Hubris has gotten the best of you.
Okay. Okay.
That one can
How
attack 3 times. If only it did.
Is the staff awake now?
I mean, you just use. Oh yeah, you're right. There's the other horse. I'm sorry.
Wiki
You're right, yeah.
wiki.
The other horse. Yeah, the other horse just got shot at by Bruce. It's gonna fly up here and it's gonna kick him. It's gonna try to kick him.
That hits.
Okay. It kicks you.
Fuck, dude,
But
no.
hold on. Hold
Oh,
on. Let me
wait.
check. Let me check something. I got
How
a
does fire work
nice.
with you?
I got a nice dagger from my dear friend Walter.
Oh my god! You're gonna parry its hooves?
When
Gonna
held in the
parry it
user's
with
offhand, they
ease.
can use their reaction when hit by a melee attack to deflect the blow, preventing any damage.
Oh, it's too fucking easy.
And then you
when,
can-
when you're a fucking,
You do
when you're a
that
god, when you're a
once,
god
and
mode
then-
beast like Bruce.
If you try to do it more, it has a chance of breaking.
So is
You're
it
an
just
absolute
auto deflects it?
I can post this, yeah, that's what this says. But I can't do
Oh.
it again without it. There's a
Posted
chance
it.
it breaks.
Okay.
Yeah, then it
All
would
right.
need to be
Yep.
repaired.
Yep. I remember now. All right.
And
Why
you
do I
wouldn't
allow
do
this
that
shit?
to Lil Walter.
Dude, it's all fun, man. At the
Yeah,
end of the day.
yeah.
Yo, I'm not having fun anymore.
I'm not having fun because I can't kill you. No. All right.
Kill you guys.
Nah, you guys have had some calls.
But,
The Elder Brain.
The Elder Brain was definitely a very
Yeah,
close call.
That was a bit of a call.
That one, and I mean, like, you guys have some crazy fucking shit available to you, but yeah, I guess just that me rolling the 6 constantly on the 120 foot radius.
Would you have to bring in the Grim Reaper as your Uno reverse card?
now,
And you know what was
Sure, it's a
funny
call.
was like that wasn't actually DM bullshit. Like you
we had
fucking you
resources,
played
had
to the
weird luck.
character and you had that. So I was like, yeah, he's got one in the pocket. You know, like there's no way that they're gonna have to use it here, and then you did have to use it there.
Yeah, it would be really silly.
But sorry, yeah, Jarvis, it is your go now. Sorry, I had to do the thing with the nightmare. I forgot about it because it's on 2 health.
There's an easy
General
way to
talk to the
beat us.
staff.
Just saving
Guess
throws.
for like casting spells.
Yeah, I need more spellcasters AoE shit.
We love casting
I'm asking the
spells.
staff if it feels like casting spells.
Sure, I'll say one of them goes perhaps. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Pause. You're attuned to the shield
Yes.
and the staff.
Yep.
And what else?
I am attuned
Oh
currently.
yeah, he's a fucking artificer. I can't even
I
ask
have
this
4
question.
attunement slots right now.
Motherfucker. Never mind. Proceed.
Oh yeah.
You never
just so
mind,
you're
I was
aware-
about to be like, wait a second. You're only supposed to have 3, and then I'm like, ooh, you fucking
Just
dirty
so you're
artificer.
aware-
But he's the motherfucker. That guy's the fucker.
Just so you're aware, I am currently attuned to the all-purpose tool +1, Aegis of the Inferno, Beyond the Vast Stars, and
Yeah, rub it in,
Good
you
and
piece
Bad
of
and the Ugly.
shit.
All right, go ahead. Proceed with your thing. Yes, they seem like they're willing to let you cast a spell.
That's how they feel about Chain Lightning.
Or shit.
Oh my lord.
Targeting the 3 creatures close by.
The 3 creatures close by.
That's the Nightmare and the 2 Ghosts.
Okay. And what I gotta make? Dex save?
If I'm looking at the staff, I'm just trying to. Does it use my spell save DC? Yeah, it uses mine, so it's a DC 19 dexterity save.
Okay. Alright, Dex save. Commandante. Remaining Swordman. And Bitch Nay.
So the Sword Wraith passed, the other 2 failed. Okay. So it's the first one's going to take half damage, the other 2 are going to take the full damage. Fun. That's going to be 10d8 lightning damage.
Fucking chain lightning, man. Jesus Christ.
Fucking chain lightning.
Fucking chain lightning. You know, they always used to say that my granddad was struck by lightning. Never knew it meant that he was crazy. Alright. So half of 47, so it's a 20 or 23. So it takes 23. Yeah, that
And that chain lightning,
kilogram of feathers.
that takes 6 charges.
They're all. They die.
They did.
Where'd the other rider go? He was incapacitated. Oh, he's over there.
Yeah, the horse moved him. He didn't command the horse. It's like being said. They're intelligent enough to move. But yeah, you
Good
cast
job,
a spell.
guys. You're doing awesome.
Thanks.
I was talking to staff.
Oh.
Oh,
We're not doing awesome.
Alright. Fucking.
Sorry, I'm just trying to give good praise to the staff. Because
I
I
think
feel like
he
if I
needs to work
don't,
on his motivation.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll end my turn there.
Oh, we're still in combat.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's still the one death guy and the lich and the nightmare. Yep.
Lich.
He confirmed
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna
I know about the Lich.
go this way. There. And check a range on something real quick. Yeah, I got nothing. So I'm just gonna dash. Get over to here.
Okay.
And bonus action, I will inspire Walter
Ooh.
by singing the Thunder Buddy song.
Fuck you,
Buddy.
Thunder. You can suck my dick.
You can't hurt me because you just gets fats.
All right, Bruce, you're up.
All right. Of all the OP shit I've done, this will be the best move I've ever made. I'm
What do you
going
got?
40 feet movement to get over here,
Talk to him.
and
Nice.
I am going to cast.
Reese.
Nice.
Yes, sir!
Lip.
Let him fucking know.
Wait,
Slip.
does Grease work on a nightmare?
Let him know.
Also,
Well-
my spell save DC is a 20, not an 18. I don't know why it says 18.
Okay.
Nightmares aren't immune to being knocked prone.
Yeah,
But they
I mean,
also
if-
can fly.
But
If
they-
they're
bosses.
flying,
I did not
They won't
specifically
flip.
say that it was flying. It kind of like hover flew because they spawned on the ground. They hadn't taken to the sky. So yeah, this thing's on the ground.
Well, I'm greasing it up. I'm just like spraying it so
greasable.
maybe the guy can fall off the horse.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh,
Just everybody
Okay.
fall.
all right. Well, I'll make for do the nightmare.
Fail.
Okay, and then we're gonna do the guy.
Fail.
Okay, they both fall. And I'll say that that'd like knock him off.
That's my turn.
That
Oh,
was
wait.
beautifully done.
Hold on.
But
Hold
you're
on.
hasted.
Yeah, I'm hasted. So I'll
Yeah,
take
you-
out, I'll load in a fire bullet and shoot one. And shoot one at them. Let me see if it's a disadvantage for the distance, though. 50 feet. Yeah, that would be disadvantage. Sure, yeah. I'll do a fire bullet. See if it blows up while they're greased.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Okay. You grease them. They both get covered in it. Immediately slip. They both fall prone. He kind of like his bones rattle, and he looks up towards you. The nightmare is just kind of like rolling a little bit, trying to like keep its mane away from the extra grease because it seems to be like starting to get a little combustible. You shoot, boom, and then roll damage.
All right, let me make sure to toggle fire bullet. Boom.
Okay. So the nightmare, unfortunately, in this case, is immune to the fire. But he got knocked off. So it can't grant fire resistance because he is not riding it. Okay. Which means him. Would you have been aiming for the horse or for the guy?
Probably the one that's not on fire, so probably the guy.
Okay. All right. So 2 fire, and then and then 8, and 6. Sorry, that's 17, and then Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's out. He's dead. you hit him, and once the bullet strikes him, it just kind of like he looks down at it, looks up at you, and you would watch as like it burns a hole from the center of him, like out to the ends of his extremities, until there's naught but dust.
All right, that's
but
my turn.
already, but the horse is still alive. Walter, you're up.
Walter will come up here, look at the horse, be on the same. How does the horse look?
The horse, well, because in that case, that was fire damage. It's immune to fire, so
I took some psychic earlier.
it did take the psychic damage earlier. Yeah, I think it only took 10 psychic, so still pretty healthy.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what? I'll try. It's my only ranged option that isn't. Actually, no. I have a better range option. I'm gonna shoot the horse. Quick draw.
Okay. Yeah, 24. That definitely hits. Okay.
Oh fuck! I accidentally rolled in the counter combo. Ignore the top bit. It's just
Okay.
the 7 and it's just 27.
The horse, like, it's like struggling to get up from the grease. Kind of like looks over in your direction, sees you. You almost like squint's not really the right word, but it almost kind of gives you this side eye, like, why the fuck is there just a regular guy here? And then you pull out the gun from behind your back, all like, I'll be your Huckleberry, and bang! It doesn't kill him, but it does some meaty damage as you put one in its like neck, and it's like. Can't really make horse noises. I'm awful at that. And it's I'd say it's bloodied. And if that's it for Walter, it's Wilfred's go.
All right, Wilfred will come out of hiding.
Fucking coward. I mean, what?
Bastards.
Can he see the nightmare from here?
This is like elevated like 5-ish feet. The stairs. 10 feet maybe? Yeah, 10 feet up. So it's like a raised thing. So I don't know if there's a wall here. Yeah, I'm
Looks like a
assuming there's
fence.
like a. Yeah, there's a fence.
Definitely has cover.
You could. That's a little finicky. Might be able to do that. Yeah, you could. That's feasible.
All right. I'm going to. What's the range of that? That's 60 feet. That's 60 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna sling a firebolt at it with the cover it has.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sling a firebolt.
I was gonna say. I mean, like either way, the result is the same. It's immune to fire.
Oh fuck, that's right. It's a
Yeah,
nightmare.
but you try. You miss. It like splatters along the side of this archway here. But that's all for you, Ed.
Derp. I got more swinging to do. Oh, shit. Everyone's dead.
Except for that horse.
Where's the hoss? Oh, that hoss been running. All right.
You have 60 feet of movement plus a bonus
Oh my god.
additional action.
Oh, I'm
How
stupid.
tall is that
I got
metal
rid of
building?
it.
Fucking haste.
I'd say that like each of the buildings are about that building.
That seems like a tall building.
What's a taller building? Yeah, I think it's about
Could
like
Ed
20.
jump over it and clear it?
Mm,
I would not be so
No.
disrespectful.
yeah, he would not
I
be able
have
to.
60 feet.
Okay.
This is going to be 40. Yeah, I'll use my bonus, well, my hasted action to dash, which would get me there.
Okay.
All right, Monster House, it's time to meet your doom. Not before I bonus action heal myself.
Good choice. Good choice.
And
That is good. Man.
I'll swing on him.
Swang.
I'll swing.
Yeah, 29 will definitely hit. Was 16?
60.
You just punch it while it's down. It's critical.
I'm real sorry to do this. Mr. Haas. Yeah. I'll just keep using
Yeah,
hail
19.
slashy.
It's like still hanging on. And it's like making those awful, like, horse death noises.
Oh, fucking shut up! Stop it!
Oh. It's fucking with you mentally.
Oh, fucking good bullshit. No. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm staying there.
All right. I deleted it, but it was on the guy's turn. I think it was a 7. Yeah, I think it was just before Jarvis. Yeah, because last time I remember I wasn't. So the horse will very difficultly stand up. It will
Oh.
lock eyes with you. And then just kind of like whip around and try to hoof you.
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Jarvis, you're up.
All right.
Take the shot. Take the fucking
Shoot
shot.
her!
I will
Shoot
say
her!
that is one of the benefits of having a quiver of Alona. I can just quickly switch to my gun.
Take the fucking shot.
The quiver of a loner is known for
And
aloning.
that is, yeah, I'll take a shot.
Take the shot.
Take a shot every time you take a shot. 26. It'll hit her.
Is it still standing?
It was defiantly looking at Ed, and you sort of like thread between his legs, shoot that gleaming silver stake as it just and hits right dead center in the horse's chest. It heaves one last time, falls over,
It heaves
and
its
dies.
last toe.
I didn't like that. It was looking off. Like, okay, kill secured. I'm gonna not harvest these things.
Yeah, I don't know if we're in labyrinth mode or not.
That's fine. But I will get my spike back.
Okay. As you come over, and Ed, you're standing over there, you notice something. The statue on top of this mausoleum,
With
it
the horse.
glows,
Glowing?
begins to glow.
It's what?
I point.
Of which mausoleum?
The
This
one we
one
came out
right
of?
here. No.
Oh, the one up north.
Yeah.
It's me, guys. From the future.
What
It's
is
this
what does
fucking
this
thing.
one look like?
That one, I just want to make sure that I say it right. So give me a moment. That one. Yeah. That one seems to be a humanoid in full plate armor, with a shield upon his back, hands sort of in front of him around like the chest area, the fingers interlocked, resting atop what appears to be a greatsword with its tip like pointing downward into the ground in front of him.
Is this still a Faerunian god?
You get the feeling it might be.
Wilford will give it a look over with a guidance from Walter.
Okay.
You know, I'll use a sorcery point to reroll that.
Okay. That's really good. That's really good.
That's not even good.
So, yeah. One second. I just want to make sure of one other thing. Excuse me.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
sorry.
I was just, everything just got quiet and nothing was being said.
Dylan's locked
No,
in.
I'm locked. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm checking something. Sorry. As you look upon this visage, and I'll say, you look at him and you take like a walk around the mausoleum, just kind of like looking at him from as many angles as you can. And at first, you're not quite sure. He just appears to be a man in plate armor. But as you see his shield upon his back, you would see what appears to be a white right gauntlet. And you know this to be Torm.
Oh, Torm. God of Justice.
Orm.
Torm?
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
gods of the Faerunian pantheon.
I definitely heard that name before. So that's what he looks like?
I mean, there's been a few different depictions of him.
Alright. Alright. Would we look around for any clues before we start testing our luck at another mausoleum?
What does the rest of the city look like outside the graveyard? Or is it even there?
It's weird. It's there, and from what you remember of it, because it's not like you live here or you spent like particularly a long period of time here. What's up? Okay. All right. Good night. Yeah. But what you remember of it on your way in, and just sort of like seeing it in the background as you had initially explored the graveyard, it's strange. It's like you try to focus on it, and that's when it kind of like goes out of focus and almost becomes like blurry. But when you don't focus on it and you focus on the graveyard, within your periphery, it's like how you remembered it was and looks normal enough. But in terms of what you were saying, Anton, Yeah, I mean, if you want to look for something, sure, go ahead. I mean, what are you looking
Before
for?
we do any of that, it is 11:37.
I know.
Okay, just wasn't sure. It wasn't. Just pointed it out. That's all.
Listen,
Hey,
man, I have to get up at 6:30. I'm paying attention to the time. Don't worry.
Do you see any more, gods with your height?
Got my eyes peeled for gods.
There's only two statues on the map.
Yeah, I'm on the lookout for gods. I see two
What-
gods.
Any other
Was
statues?
this statue here in the other here?
Well, what's the
was.
deal?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
so
just-
we got.
Like I know it's the same map, but I wanted to mean like in game was.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say in the real world, yeah, there wasn't a statue on top of this one. You wouldn't have noticed it before, but there is one now.
Okay.
Even though it's the same map.
Hmm.
I mean, that one wasn't there before we went through the other mausoleum.
So does that mean we did something right?
It means we did something. I don't know if it means it was right or not.
Oh,
I think that's the way we're supposed to go to now.
yeah. Maybe we'll run into more bullshit, but I don't know. That's how these things go.
Well, should we try for Torm or should we try for another place?
I mean, it.
He's glowing.
I mean, it's literally glowing like a beacon.
Yeah.
Like a beacon.
Oh,
I'm going for the glowing one.
well then
Yeah,
let's
I'm
go
very
for the almighty Torm.
All right, Torm. We'll see what you got.
Show me what you've got.
Okay.
What's your riddle?
When
Oh wait, we already got a riddle. Savis didn't give us a riddle.
this time, script would appear. We'll say flowing in red. And it would say, yeah. Only those of true strength may pass.
Oh, easy.
True strength may what?
Only those of true strength may pass.
I go through the door.
What defines true strength?
Because
What kind of a god is that one?
Justice, I believe.
Also, Ed, you gonna go back to normal size? Or you gonna stay big for a bit?
I'll wait till it wears off. But for now, this is gonna help me push through the door because I'm strong.
Oh yeah, I should have been. Yeah. Okay. So if you're gonna try and push the door, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Duty, loyalty, obedience, courage, and self-sacrifice.
Yeah, I don't think I can go in there.
You push. It budges a little bit, but does
Little
not
bit.
yield.
Man, it looks like you gotta be truly strong to get past here.
Let me try. Walter will knock.
We could try to.
Walter, knock.
Is that true strength? Shit.
The door does not open.
And I go to push it open.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check.
I'll grip my teeth and fuck up. Use a boring lore quest because true strength. The hero is all about having strength.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to 16. Let's go.
Let's go. You push and push, and unfortunately, it does not yield.
The fuck?
Ed, what's the strongest drink you got? Can you pour it on the door?
The strongest drink?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got mostly beer in here. I got tequila.
That sounds pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour some out.
Yeah, you
Pretty strong stuff. It's not the strongest.
splash some tequila on the door.
You sure that's not gonna do it?
The door does not open. I'm
You sure?
sorry. I'm
You
sure.
sure? I'll give you one more try. Does that?
No, it does not open
really?
the
That's
door.
really not gonna do it? Okay.
No.
Oh, maybe all of us need to do it.
Yeah, I get the power of friendship type shit.
Yeah.
And I guess you'd probably shrink at this point. It'll be over a minute.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I'll try. I'm not going to add much to this.
Okay. All right. So
Those
Walter,
people.
Ed, they both start pushing. The other three of you try to push as well. I'd say probably because like Wilfred's like the closest. Wilfred, Walter, and Ed. As soon as like the three of your hands touch the door and begin to push, before the others can even, like so much as actually really get in there to push, the door would yield.
Oh.
Seemingly with little effort.
Oh.
Inside,
It was the power
Very
of friendship.
it was
So look
something. Within this, left. Oh, did Anton go?
Yep.
Oh, there he
Welcome
goes. He's
back.
back.
Sorry, my computer fell asleep.
So as you enter into this mausoleum, there would be to your left, right, and directly ahead of you, 3 coffins, each with a placard on them. And I'll say this time it appears to be written in Celestial.
I can't read.
Coming
that.
through.
Surely someone's got that.
I can read it.
What's it say?
What does it say?
The one on the right would say, grant sight to the blind one. And you would notice that the coffin has a where is it? What appears to be a white gauntlet emblazoned on it. The one on the left would say comfort the one who endures, and would have a balancing scale resting on a warhammer on the coffin, and then the middle one would say where he is truly the brave, and would have a image of what looks to be hands bound at the wrist with a red cord.
With the 21, would Wilfred know that the Brave is one of Torm's titles?
Jarvis will relay the messages.
Hey, Ed, is that the one? Is that one with the cans being tied? Is that your goddess?
What? Oh, fucking okay. No,
God bondage.
I'll say yeah. I'll say
let's
he
be
would
adults
know.
here.
He'd know that one. Yeah.
Yeah. The brave is Torms. So that would go with the white gauntlets. But I don't know who the blind one is.
I mean, if you're sure about that, we can just swap the other twos if it don't work. If it's like the other one open as soon as we finish putting the things.
I feel like we should get it correct rather than trial and error because there's a 50-50 chance we get it wrong.
Right, but I mean, it just happened. So if you move it, we didn't like place them all at the same time. We did exactly what I'm saying at the other one. Right?
We still.
I just kind of assumed that after you like tried to suss it out, that you just kind of moved them
But, like,
to
did
where
we
they
do it?
needed to go.
Yeah, but I'm saying we didn't like synchronize it to where we all place the things
No,
at the
but I
same
think
time.
if we put
or anything
No,
like
put a
that.
thing
no,
in the
no.
wrong slot, then that will be bad.
Aren't they already in the wrong slot?
Yeah, you did not synchronize, but yeah, they are already in the wrong slot. This is true.
If we put it back like in a different wrong slot. I mean,
All right.
the one who endures. I don't know that one. I guess Wilfred will make another religion check with the guidance.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Gauntlet. So then
Jarvis is in foreign
Amazing.
territory.
scaled justice
No.
is blind. Grant
I'd give-
sight to the blind one.
I'd give I'd give a religion to Ed on this one, just because. Yeah, I mean, these are more gods that I think you would know about
I
compared
have
to.
encountered them
Can I give a
before.
guidance to Ed?
I'm famously good at religion.
You gonna
Slap
guidance
Ed
him?
on the
Okay.
ass for guidance.
Slap pass.
Ed,
I add a D4 to that.
And a D4.
16.
66.
Do you want to make it even? Do you want to make it spicier?
I'm a knife. Relax.
Uh,
I have that effect on people. I know.
Yeah. So
we're
you
being
already
adults
said,
here.
you already said that the brave would go with the white gauntlet, and I would say that you would know. Yeah, you would know. Grant sight to the blind one with the balancing scale on a warhammer would be tier.
So yeah, a fellow named Tyr who got blinded.
So the scale and the warhammer would be tiers, and then the remaining one would go in the other slot.
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay. All right, and you place them accordingly.
But who's the one who endures?
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out later. Right? It's not our problem now.
But you place them, and I'll say that each of them would sort of recede into their slots, and once more, the tiles would slide, and another set of stairs would be revealed to you that goes down into the dark.
Well, we know what strategy works.
Yep.
Try a rope this time. See if that works.
I mean, just put our hands on each other's shoulders. Like
Yeah,
Aaron
let's just-
said
do
before,
that.
we might end up with multiple ropes.
Well, then it's a net profit.
Yeah, but what if
Profit.
we don't end up
That's
in the
money.
same mirror dimension?
Yeah, that's true. Worth the risk, though.
Yeah, we
All
should all. What if we end up with like each of us have 2 rope? That'd be ideal. But yeah, we should.
Conga line.
I vote the conga line.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. You conga line. You head down the stairs and into the dark. This time, it's seemingly almost instant. The pinprick would appear and then very quickly grow larger. There would be a flash of light, and the stairs would come out. To a 20 by 15 foot room.
This looks familiar.
With a door
Oh,
at the end of it.
This is the place.
Oh, so we're actually in the labyrinth now.
So now we made it to the start.
Unless that's what they want us to.
I really hope that's not the case.
I poke the door with the pole.
You poke the door at the pole.
I stand back and poke the door with the pole.
It's a door.
I'll go up
One-
to it and open it.
One of these times, it's gonna pull up. It's gonna pay off.
One day.
It's
But
gonna
you
be the day I
go
don't poke it.
and open it, and you would see before you a half circular room with a pillar in the center of it, a placard resting upon the pillar,
Let me guess.
Uh,
Written in
um,
Elvish.
a door to the north, and
Or Sylvan, one of the two.
it would be written in something that looks like Elvish.
I have Sylvan. It is my.
This
It is
this is very much not Elvish. It looks like it, but it's not.
I can comprehend language.
But it sounds like Aaron
Yes,
can read it.
Aaron,
So.
yeah, Aaron knows Sylvan.
Yeah.
But because
Spoiler.
spoiler, I didn't write it yet. We'll
And
say
you'll
that just
know on the next episode of Wild West.
West. Yep.
What is the gist of the warning?
That we'll pick it up next time.
We don't know.
Yeah,
It's not
you'll
written
find-
yet.
Yeah, you'll find out next
We'll
time.
get there. We'll get there.